If you guys want to know when we talk about certain gaming things, or anything for that matter, please check the description of this video. All the timestamps, all the links are there for you to follow along with us. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Night Wolfcast, New Age of Heroes. This is episode number 34 for the date of August 14th, 2017. My name is Wolfie, and today I am joined by my friends, Zeromus3.
Yo, what's up?
And newcomer, Brian.
Good morning.
So, we have had a change of pace over here. We've had a little switch up of the cast. Bert will no longer be a mainstay on the podcast, but we got Brian over here to replace him.
Wait, what happened to Bert?
Oh, it's funny thing you say that. A little prank went a little too far when I sent him a box, and he opened the box, and a spring-loaded boxing glove came out and punched his head clean off his shoulders. So he will no longer be a part of the cast. I apologize.
Oh, I thought it was because of some weird sheep overload, or the fact that maybe he got Zerg rushed in real life by Koreans somehow, somewhere.
He's died a multiple number of canon deaths in this podcast. Which one is canon? It's up to you.
I still like the Zerg Rush one. That one's fitting.
How long did it take you to write that one?
That was Mr. StarCraft's idea.
It's not bad. But hey, Brian, since you're new, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe, or what kind of games you play?
I am so glad you asked. I play a little bit of everything, kind of around the, spectrum of games.
So you're the jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
It's the perfect trope.
Perfect match, yeah.
So there we go. He's going to be joining us for the rest of the Wolfcast, but that's not to say Bert is completely dead. Occasionally we may revive him, have him show up as a show up every now and then, little guest appearances. But
yeah, I got the defibrillator. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got a Phoenix down ready for him in case we decide, man, we could release some Bert action in here. But in the meantime, we should probably get into what we've been doing since the last podcast before we get into the gaming news. So, starting us off, you know what? I will go first. I will volunteer myself as tribute. I'll try to make this relatively quick. Splatoon 2 is the thing that came out, since the last podcast. We've been playing it, doing Splatfest and such. Even did a stream on it. Yeah, we did Mayo versus Ketchup. Really sucks that Mayo is now the official canon better thing in the Splatoon world.
I still think it's rigged. It's not even me being salty.
No, it's not.
It's just, it's there. The recording's there. There was a lot of catch-up battles.
It was yeah, it literally, the problem was it was Ketchup versus Ketchup. There was no Mayo to be had there.
I still think we probably should have been Mayo. Probably would have gotten a diverse amount of, battles.
I could not properly represent the Mayo team. I would throw matches.
But yeah, at the same time, yeah, exactly.
That was one of the weirder Splatfests. And I think that's going to be a trend for all future Splatfests from here on in. The way it's going to work is whatever Marina picks is going to be the popular one. Whatever Pearl picks is going to be so not popular that they're going to be able to get millions of matches in and thus win more matches, thus causing their team to inadvertently win. So here's hoping Pearl starts coming up with some cool things to represent so I can actually start picking Team Pearl.
Even though, like I said, with Pearl, if she supported Ketchup, we all know you would have jumped that ship.
I would have
right to Pearl.
I would have jumped off that Marina boat and get onto the Pearl ship so hard.
Exactly.
There would have been nothing to talk about. I've been like, I'm sorry, Marina, but Pearl just has better taste. But that wasn't the case. That was an unintentional rhyme. But other than that, Splatoon 2 has been fine. I've been playing it too much now, I think, and I'm starting to get a little, like... It's because of the lack of variety of weapons and stages. Because once you play the game enough, you've seen the same like 5, 6 stages over and over again. You really don't have that many weapons to pick from. Even if you unlock them, you're kind of still limited. You don't have like the alt versions of the weapons out yet because they're still adding those to the game. So I've been kind of like experimenting with other weapons, but I'm not really feeling the other weapons as much. So I'm just kind of getting like with the game. So I'm probably gonna take a long break from it. Go back to Binding of Isaac, which is always fresh. But other than Splatoon 2, I watched an anime for the first time in a long time.
Oh God.
And what an anime to break my anime binge with, or my anime fasting with. Yeah. You read the docket too.
No.
I watched Centaur's Life.
Yeah, there you go.
I watched Centaur's Life. So, if you're wondering what Centaur's Life is, it is basically a slice of life anime in which everyone in the anime is a... there's a term for it, but they're basically animal people, kinda. Except for the humans with angel wings. So there's four races in this. There's centaurs, there's fish people, there are angel people, and then there are normal human people with like the cat ears and stuff like that. So there's no real humans per se, even though I think Nikos are humans with cat pieces. I don't see the difference. But the whole crux of the anime, basically, is to simplify it, is this is a strange world we live in. Since we're currently slice of life, and we're not really gonna explain like how the world got the way it is, other than long expositions. We're gonna show you, how centaurs act around other people, and yeah, the anime was not great. It's not great. I mainly watched it just to see the centaur lady. She's not interesting. She's one of those anime tropey ladies that's like, I'm so perfect and happy and always happy and kind of shy, and that's my defining personality. Everybody around me is a little bit kooky and crazy, but not me. I'll just sit here with my arms kind of folded over each other and just give you that closed-eyed smile the whole time while giggling. I'm like, oh, you're not that interesting to watch. That was my experience with it. It gets so weird because the first episode starts off with like her and another ambiguous can't talk right now. Another character with a not defined gender kissing for like a play. It looks like a girl. So like, and the whole thing is like, the whole episode is, wow, they kissed each other. I hope they do that at the play for our school. And that's it. I was like, this is the worst first episode of anything ever. I don't know who these characters are. Why is it them kissing important? It was such a big deal and I didn't understand. Then the second episode explains, like, here's our world. Here's how we evolved to get like this. I'm like, you should have started with this. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I only got like 3 episodes in and I stopped. I died. Couldn't do it.
So I was going to ask, what would you rate it out of 10?
The animation's alright. I like some of the designs. But the story and characters didn't really do anything for me, so I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10. 3 for animation and character designs, -7 for everything else. It was not very fun to watch, and this is exactly why I'm never watching anime again.
Oh,
the one interesting anime that I was like, oh cool, a centaur. I love those. And I was like, oh.
Can't give up on anime.
I gotta give up on anime. Until an anime comes up with some cool, like, monster people, like a cool monster people premise. Because I'm tired of watching superpowered humans that go Saiyan.
That's like,
that's 90% of anime. Exactly. I got my fill of that from Dragon Ball Z way back in the day.
True, yeah.
So, like, nothing against anime or anime people who like anime, it's not for me anymore.
Understandable.
Yeah. But other than Centaur's Life, I found a Nintendo Switch app glitch issue. Brian, do you have the Nintendo Switch, by the way? Yeah, you do, actually. Yeah. You do.
Yes,
because you told me you have Breath of the Wild.
And I have the app.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, so you also have Splatoon 2?
Well, on flats, but yeah, no, not yet. I'm gonna get it this week though,
Oh, okay. Well,
if I can.
I was gonna say, I discovered. I don't know if this is a known issue with the Nintendo Switch app. Everybody knows that app has some problems already. Everybody knows this, but normally what I do whenever I take like long drives to places, if like I'm going from Bossier to Shreveport or whatever, it's not really that long a drive. It's like 15 minutes, but whatever. I'll listen to like a podcast or something like that on my phone, like Bluetooth it through my sound system, and I'll listen to it on the drive. I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Sometimes I like to eat at a restaurant, a fast food joint, get Taco Bell and eat in the car while listening to the podcast. Well, while I was listening to a podcast, I was like, I'm sitting here eating my Taco Bell. Why don't I just turn on my Nintendo Switch app, see what's being sold in Splatoon right now. Maybe I might get a cool outfit. So I turn on the Switch app whilst in the middle of listening to the Bluetooth podcast audio. All of a sudden, as I open the Nintendo Switch app, the audio for the podcast dies instantly, and all of a sudden my car says like now dialing number. It was like, what? It was like the last number I had dialed on my phone. It started dialing that number like automatically when I opened the Nintendo Switch app. I was like, a what? I don't want to call that person right now. Like, no, turn it off. So I'm like trying to turn. What's that? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so it like totally freaked out your Bluetooth.
It did. And it's like as soon as you open the Nintendo Switch app. I don't know if this is maybe it's just my car or something like that, but like. Yeah. It just instantly went to like my phone, and it was like the last number you talked to or dialed on this phone is what we're gonna dial up right now. And it kept opening up and like calling over and over again until I closed out the Nintendo Switch app and restarted my phone. It was so weird. I was like, okay.
I'm gonna try that here in a little bit later because I have a Bluetooth pair of headphones I use when I'm at work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like. It was just really strange, and I was like, no, don't call that person. I'm trying, I don't want that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was very weird. So, that was a strange issue. I don't know if that's like a known thing, but I decided I want to put that out there in case anybody does the same thing. You're just like, what the hell's happening? Remember, you heard it here first. And finally, yeah, I talked about the boxing glove in the box that killed Bert. So there's that.
or sheep overlord.
Yeah, whichever death you want to think is canon. I wonder who added that. Scoots, did you add that?
Maybe.
Okay, because if you did, it's very strange. Because me and Bert were talking about that last night. How I was gonna kill him with a boxing glove in a box. I swear to God, last night we were talking about that, and I was laughing my ass off, and he was just sitting there like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "It's super funny." I just find the stupidity and just imagining a boxing glove on a loaded spring coming out and punching someone in the face as they open a box is just it's the best. But yeah, that's been my week. Oh wait, one last thing. I saw the Emoji Movie.
Oh, God. What would you rate it out of 10?
Okay, before I do that, there needs to be some story here, okay? I didn't go and see it. I didn't go to see it. I went to see The Dark Tower. I said this during the stream we were doing the Splatfest on. Right. Yeah, I went to see The Dark Tower, but I guess the reel or something broke for that movie. So... after like sitting in the theater for like 10 minutes and nothing was like, after it's like, please be courteous and silence your phones, and now our feature presentation, and then the movie plays, nothing happened. It was just like a black screen for 10 minutes. Everybody's looking around like, what the hell's going on? So I went out there and I'm like, I told the guy like, the movie's not playing. He's like, okay, we'll go look at it. And then after another like 5-10 minutes, the guy comes into the theater. He's like, it's not working, so... if you guys want to go back out and get refunds or whatever, that's fine. And I was like, well, no, I did not come all the way out here to not watch a movie, damn it. I'm like, what other movie is playing in the next 30 minutes? And I was like, oh, great, the Emoji Movie. Why not? So I was just like, you know what? don't take the money from the Dark Tower. Keep that money on that ticket, so that way the Dark Tower gets money. But I'm seeing the Emoji Movie instead. So technically, I didn't pay for the Emoji Movie. So I didn't put money in there. I'm not part of the problem. Everybody's like, well, you wouldn't watch the movie. That's why it's successful. Nope, I didn't pay for it. I paid for the Dark Tower, but I went to see the Emoji Movie instead.
But
And
you put your time into it.
I did. Guess what? That's like an hour and a half I'll never get back of my life. It's probably it is probably. By the way, the theater also, the AC in that particular theater was broken. So it was hot.
Nice.
It was super hot. Like my M&Ms melted. M&Ms melted.
Oh,
They're not supposed to melt.
shame.
They got shells.
Well, they melt in your mouth.
Exactly. That's how hot it was in that theater. It was like a mouth in that M&M bag. But yeah, horrible experience. Stale, bland, boring. And I'm just describing the popcorn. The movie itself was terrible. It is by far one of the most soulless, like, uncreative movies, animated movies I've seen in my entire lifetime. Like, I will definitely rate that, like, in the bottom 3 of animated movies I've seen in my life. And I'm going with, like, all the straight-to-VHS stuff I used to watch when I was a child, like Thumbelina and Happily Ever After. Those garbage movies. This movie had, like... I can't talk about... I don't want to get into this movie. It's just, like... I feel like it's been talked about to death by every other person on YouTube. Suffice to say, everything you've heard about this movie is right. It's just without a soul. There's nothing there. There was, like, no heart put into this movie. It was just to sell, you know, Twitter and Dropbox, because the goal of the movie is to get the Dropbox, because it's so secure.
Dropbox.
It's so secure. They got to get to the cloud, but the only way to get there is through Dropbox. They got to get to the Dropbox app, because it's so secure. It's so dumb. It is dumb. And then they ride the stream on Spotify, and they go to Instagram, and they go through pictures,
God.
and then they go to the YouTube app, and then there's videos playing in the background of, like, the guy and the cat, that infamous cat video where the guy does, like, hands at the cat and the cat throws his hands up like like that, playing in the background.
No.
Oh, it's so good. And
the video?
yeah, they use a whole bunch of videos like that in there.
Ugh.
Like, what is the... I'm sorry, I can't stop talking about it. It's so bad. Then they have to go to, like, a piracy app. Piracy app.
Mm.
Piracy app.
Piracy app.
A piracy app. And when they get in the piracy app, there's all sorts of things in there, like the Trojan horse character, who's loaded with all sorts of nasty things. There's internet trolls in the piracy app. There's, it's so bad. I can't believe, like, it's like it was made by somebody who's so out of touch with, like, how these things work. Like,
Right.
like, it's like if I tried to make, like, I don't know, a fidget spinner movie, and, like, during the fidget spinner movie, the fidget spinners start dabbing and doing, like, weird shit in the middle of the movie. This is what the young kids do, right? Exactly. I'd be like, oh, this is what the kids do, right? And then the fidget spinners are playing Minecraft and pranking each other all day.
Oh,
And,
okay, that's no.
yeah.
Would you rather have to watch the Emoji Movie again,
Mm-hmm.
or a certain movie you're not allowed to speak?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Your choice.
Oh.
Don't say the name of it. I don't want you to break your
I
New
don't
Year's
want to break
resolution.
my New Year's resolution. See, Brian, this is good that I brought you on because you know the canon of the podcast already, so I don't have to talk about it. Oh.
You gotta choose between that garbage or the emoji garbage.
It's like literally saying, do you want to be punched in the dick for the whole day or do you want to be sodomized? I don't know. It's so bad.
Well, one would be permanent, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, the other one could also, the effects of the other one would also be permanent as well, after a
not
while.
Only if you're getting hit just in the dick, no.
Well, I'd imagine there'd be some swelling things wouldn't function the same. You need some erectile dysfunction because of the trauma. You might not be able to get hard unless someone punches you because you get some traumatic relief from it. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with that.
Jesus.
I've thought this thing through in the 5 seconds it was presented to me. I will go. I'll go the Emoji Movie because it's shorter than the other movie.
Oh, yeah,
about a murder man and a hypocrite man. I could not watch that movie again. I could not. I can't do it.
I don't blame you.
Thanks for that hypothetical.
The sequel.
What? I'm watching Justice League. That's their last.
No,
that's their last try. Oh.
If they do another, like, say they were to do another sequel, or sequel just from that movie.
Oh, that's technically gonna be Injustice?
Yeah.
Not Injustice. God damn it, Justice League. Damn it.
Well, it'll be DC's version of Captain America. I feel like where it's gonna be revolved around these two, but it's got like the whole cast.
Yeah, like Justice League is gonna be their attempt at doing DC Avengers. So if they pull it off, the DCU will be fine. If they don't, then Wonder Woman will be the only good movie they've produced.
If Justice League isn't even like 75% good, they're probably dead in the water.
Yeah, there's not much else to say on that matter. We actually, Brian, now that we got you on, we could start talking about superhero stuff again.
Hey,
it's a plus.
Yeah,
cool.
I knew I was good for something.
Great. This is why we brought him on. Now we get to kill him.
Oh.
Yeah, now you get a canon death.
Now we'll pull out the piano wire. Let's go.
Whoa.
There can only be 2 canon members in the podcast at one time. But yeah, that was my week. You know what? Scoots, I'm passing the baton to you. Let's do it. Persona 5 style. I'm passing the baton. Let's do that high five. There we go. Take it.
Well, I also played some Splatoon 2 with you.
Did you play Splatoon 1, 2, or did you play Splatoon 2, 2?
Or Splatoon 2 also.
That's
Splatoon 2.5.
There you go.
HD remix.
Oh, it was the update patch.
Yeah, Super Splatoon HD remix
4K.
for the VR.
I was there with you.
You sure were.
The thing is, I actually fought some Mayo.
Yeah, I think my ratio of Mayo matches to catch up was like 10-3. Wasn't very many Mayos.
The thing is, you had to do the single thing and not like the actual team thing.
Yeah?
Matchmaking. You had to do single matchmaking in order to fight Mayo. It was really weird.
Yeah. That's Nintendo for you. We'll get into them later in the news.
Yeah. Besides that, play Street Fighter 5. Trying to learn that Abigail.
Yeah.
But I think you're still better with Abigail than me at the moment.
I'm kind of putting down Street Fighter 5 for now.
Oh shit!
Bert blew me up super hard last night. So I was like, you know what? I'm putting this down. I'm sticking to Tekken for now. I need to hit the hyperbolic time chamber for Street Fighter 5.
Friday, last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I got something in the mail.
Oh.
Or going. Well, yeah, I got something in the mail.
What happened?
And it's a bat top.
You got it?
I got a bat top.
Oh, nice. Did you put it on your stick yet?
Sure did. It's very green. Aluminum.
I figured it would be green.
It was a green aluminum bat top.
Where'd you order it from? Was it Arcade? Arcade Shock? Okay, I thought so.
Actually, no, it's not Arcade Shock. It was Focus Attack.
Oh, how long did it take to get to you? Because I might order something from them too.
3 days.
That's not bad.
It wasn't bad at all.
So now you can play Tekken like a trooper.
Yeah.
A VR trooper.
On Steam.
On Steam,
On
yes.
Steam. And PS4, because I have it for PS4.
That you do.
Okay.
It's not
And
Yeah,
Knuckles.
for the Xbox One X.
And
later
Knuckles.
this year.
Jesus.
Well, we'll get to Knuckles later in the news.
Oh my god.
Oh. Besides that, I played something, that will make Bert cringe really bad.
Oh no.
But yeah, I played Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City with like 2 other people.
Oh,
One of
no.
them, actually both of them I built computers for, and we were playing it. That game,
What a way to break in new PCs.
I know, that game was quite something.
I mean, you talk about that one. We forgot.
I had some awesome moments though with that. But go on. What were you gonna say?
You forgot to talk about the other Resident Evil game we all played. That the last time.
We sure did.
I recorded a bit of it, but the video is so bad in quality. You know what? I might actually upload it anyway. That's the quality that game deserves.
No, I don't want to see everyone getting shanked.
It's the content we deserve.
It's the content the listeners and viewers deserve. We played what did we play, Scoots? What game was it?
Umbrella Corp.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to seeing that.
All we did in that game was run up to people, as in me, you, and Bert. We just did the melee, and then we watch our character just grab the guy and just keep shaking him in the gut, and then he just slices the dude's throat. And I'm all like, oh my god!
We were laughing so hard. Because, like, the game itself is so broken and so dumb. It does not function.
And then we're crawling, and it's like super fast crawling. We're like, argh!
It's like you crawl as fast as you run in that game. It's ridiculous.
Whoa.
I gotta crawl under the zombie to get to Bert! I gotta do it! Next thing you know, crawl under the zombie, stab Bert, and then you just watch an animation. And I'm just like...
And as the animation's happening, you're getting shot by me, and then I come up from behind and just kill you instantly. And then a zombie kills me.
And then it goes the other way, where I pull out the freaking, like, the Luger with a giant suppressor and a sniper scope on it. And it's like turquoise, because I made the gun turquoise. And it looks so dumb. The gun's so dumb.
It's the dumbest.
The dumbest gun I've ever seen, but it's so great.
That game is the stupidest amount of fun we have ever had. Like, it's so dumb. I don't recommend it to anybody, ever. Ever. Unless you get wasted and you have friends who like to play terrible, terrible games, then maybe you might get some enjoyment out of it. Other than that, I can't believe Capcom thought they were going to go esports with that game.
Up, I want to see the video.
I'm not even kidding when I say it. Like, the video runs at like 15 frames a second.
Ooh.
I need a cigarette for that.
Whoa.
It's pretty bad.
I must know now. I want to see. I want to see this.
Maybe soon.
Oh, I'll be looking out for it. Subscribed.
We
were playing Operation Raccoon City, and I had some golden moments in that game. We were fighting the Nemesis, right? And one of my friends decided it was a good idea to press a button, and I was like, "Oh, I'm downing the Nemesis. Nemesis is down, and I'm about to like kill him." Next, my friend presses this button, and you know what this button does?
What's it do?
We're in a foundry. It jumps lava all over me and the Nemesis. And then we just lose it because I'm the black character in the game, and then I get killed by lava, and I'm like, that is messed up.
It happens every time.
That's
And
awesome.
then we just lose it.
Oh.
And the Nemesis just like he gets back up, like the lava did nothing to him, and he's just like, lava. Oh, you're dead. Oh, look at that. But my friend got bodied. It was the karma came back to him And Nemesis just like he did the little tentacle thing, grabbed him, and started beating the crap out of him, and then he couldn't get out of it, and then he died he died horribly.
Is that game like a permadeath thing?
No,
Oh, okay.
you respawn, but like
I was gonna say
it's really funny because he died horribly, and here's me just laughing. I can't control myself. This is like chicken horse.
I was gonna say the only time I ever heard you laugh that hard is during the Ultimate Chicken Horse sessions of old we had.
And then Mr. Starcraft is all listening to because he was there with us listening. And he's like, "Geez, I've never heard you laugh this much," and I'm all like, "Chicken horse."
It's happening again.
Those are some fun times.
Chicken Horse is always fun times.
Can't wait till that comes out on the Switch.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna have online.
Ooh, I mean, it better.
It better, yeah. That game is kind of broken though, even on Steam. So that game needs to be fixed before it hits the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember the issues we had sometimes of like the party box would open and then it would freeze on the screen.
You know what else needs to be fixed on Steam, right?
Yeah, the other game that's really good that we can't play. Sucks.
That wasn't good. That just was terrible.
No, the
Even
game
though
is
I swore
amazing.
it.
It's
I
great.
totally got a refund.
Love Gang Beast.
Yeah, totally got a refund.
No! Gang Beast is amazing.
Yeah.
But
If they
yeah.
actually fix it,
It'll happen eventually.
we'll see.
But yeah, I also got back into Final Fantasy 14, and I actually got my Dragoon again.
Nice.
I just remember the horrible process in the getting a Dragoon. And then I got it, and now I'm just currently waiting for my other friends to get into the game, because they said they were going to get it.
Did they lie?
No, they're still trying to get it.
You know, Bert would probably play that with you if you got it for him.
He has the game, he just doesn't have the expansion.
Oh, you should probably get him the expansion then. He seems
But
bored lately.
You can't, you can't pay for subscription, though, so it's kind of like, it's pointless. Unless I have to buy him subscription.
You gotta buy him everything.
Jeez.
But not before you get him. Not before you get him the Switch though.
Okay, I was gonna say I have to get him a Switch.
Gotta get that Switch first.
He has to make the Switch.
He's got it. Yeah. Oh, nice. You did it.
He has to make the.
Yeah, I like that's what I like. That's the noise. Brian, we got to get you a gimmick here soon.
Yeah.
My gimmick is that I tell awful stories and that I'm also giggly.
yeah, that's true.
It's an endearing character trait. If I was an anime character, I'd be a fan
You'd be
favorite.
I'm always at death's door, so you know.
Yeah.
If we have an animator listening, get on it.
Even at work, that's what everyone says. They're all like, "Oh, you're always at death's door. What is wrong with you?" I'm like, I can't help it. I got pepper hair.
It's not even a doorbell. It's one of them old school, like, you gotta grab the handle and bang on it.
Oh, the like the giant like Koopa boss door of old.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Just sitting there banging on that all day.
Now we just need to get an artist to commission us as anime girls there.
Why anime girls?
Because Rule 63 is something that needs to happen all the time.
I will be the hottest girl.
Scoots,
the
you
biggest assets.
you would be. You'd be like the older, like one with like the eye patch, the one that gets the business all the time.
Oh God.
Brian would be the new one, so he'd be all like fresh and young looking.
Hey,
Ooh. Well, gonna edit that out. Gonna edit that out. And I would be the ambiguously tan female, the one that you're not quite sure is ethnic. Maybe, I don't know.
But you're
got
pretty
gray
sure.
hair. But you're pretty sure. Might be from a foreign country. Maybe America?
Like I said, this is what happens when you Mr. President so many people. You become.
It's my favorite. But sorry,
okay,
go
I'll
on with your
protect
Final
you, but
Fantasy
I'll get the
14.
business. But yeah, besides Final Fantasy, I also played some Phantasy Star Online 2 again because they just released episode 5 not so long ago.
What'd you think?
Pretty good.
Oh,
And I also got a new person to play that game with us.
go on.
And it was funny because we did a emergency quest, right? It's a new one where they take you to Earth. You fight this weird looking angel like boss. It's like a hybrid of like Bayonetta bosses and
Is it-
nature.
I was gonna say, is it like the what's it called? The Falls guy that has like the blades for arms? Remember the angel one, Loser or whatever his name? Falls Loser?
No, this one looks more like actual humanoid. He actually rips a sword out of his chest.
Oh my god, could that... Well, never mind. I'll look into it later, but that could actually be a reference to Phantasy Star 1 or episode 2? Flowin' maybe? Maybe.
I'll have to link it to you because you're on a giant tree.
Hmm.
And at the beginning of it, you fight like a weird gauntlet of like versions of him.
Okay, that
It's
sounds
not
interesting.
just one boss. And you're going up the tree, and then they have the little Sonic segments where you know those rings that you jump and then you start dashing.
Oh.
And you have to dodge like a whole bunch of stuff. Then you fight the second part of the boss, and then after that part you go up the tree again till you reach this point where you see like weird glass stairs. Then you go up the stairs and then you actually fight the boss.
It's like the Pokemon Battle Tree all over again.
And there's like 5 phases of that boss.
That's that good old
First
Phantasy Star
phase.
feeling.
First phase is just regular, he just summons nature and he tries to destroy you. Basically nature, like thorns and stuff come out of the ground.
Your favorite.
Second phase is when he rips the sword out of his chest and he just uses it. Third phase, dragons come out of him.
Oh.
Then the last phase, he does this crazy attack. It hits the moon, and the moon's it's getting in the process of shattering.
What the hell? That's a Sega game, alright. Sega really hates the moon.
And then you're timed at the very end. You have to beat him really fast,
Oh, that's cool.
or else the planet gets destroyed.
Majora's Mask style.
Here's my friend that's like level 3. And here's me that's level 53, and I'm also with a level 74 guy, and then also with a level 2 guy, and a level 38 guy.
Did you guys get bopped?
And max level now is 80.
Oh, okay.
But, it's what you expect. The level 2 and the level 3 guy get the business a lot. And we're all reviving them. Here's me spamming Yamcha like crazy during that battle. And we pretty much beat it. My friend went from level 3 all the way to level 10.
That'll do it, yeah.
It was nuts.
That's cool.
Now he's level 15 because we did you remember the Dark Faults thing?
Mm-hmm.
With the hands and stuff? We did that.
I like that boss a lot.
Not bad. Then I was showing him all the other bosses, and then after a while, he just looked at me, and then he was all like, "Scoots, this game, why do we not have this in the U.S.?"
You didn't tell him, did you?
I just look. Well, he knows. I just looked at him, and I'm like, because it's Sega.
And they hate you.
And he was so into it. He was like, "I really like this game." I'm like, "Yeah, this game's awesome," but the process of signing up for this game was not fun.
Nope.
Or else I would have done it.
Exactly. A lot of people would play. It's like the process of setting that game up is long and hard, but if you can do it, then you get to play one of the most fun games
Everything
in a
else
while.
is easy to set up for that game. The only hardest part is that captcha thing.
Yeah, the initial setup is the hardest part. But once you do that, and it's like afterwards, it's like everything else, updating the game and everything is easy afterwards.
Oh, and we also fought the Final Fantasy 14 boss in that too, Odin.
Oh, they had a crossover. I remember they crossed over with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I was a little salty about that, by the way. Just a
Why?
bit. Just a bit.
Is it because Odin?
No, because we defeated Odin. My friend got the loot drop. And he got Odin's helmet. And then here's me that's just like, I got jack shit. I got money, though. I was like, money.
You got that money.
That and let's just say Phantasy Star got really weird with its beginner room. Everyone's in the beginner room. Room 1 now.
Just like it should be.
You want to know how it started? I entered room 1, and then next thing you know, I see a whole bunch of female characters in skimpy bikinis, and pretty much they're all stripper pole dancing, and everyone's all like, "What is going on here?"
Yeah, just your typical day in anime Fantasy Star world.
And then here's me that's in my like cool-looking Q-inspired outfit. Then they all look at me and they're like, "Oh my god, I love Q in Street Fighter." Then I'm like, "Thank you, someone gets it."
Like, my friend would be pleased if he was here.
I know, then they just started talking about Third Strike, and then from there went to Guilty Gear, from Guilty Gear to Taka, and I was like, wow.
It's pretty sweet.
But it was really funny. All these animation things are like different. They had that, and then they had this awesome animation where this guy pulls out a sign.
Go on.
And yeah. And this guy was all like, "This is my strip club." But yeah. Besides all that, we also did some Lost Planet 2, you know, Brian?
Hey, we did. I don't know anything about the story because I skip everything.
Stop it. You should not be...
I just want to shoot shit.
He's like me then. I don't care about the story, I just want to shoot things.
Or in your case, Brian, grappling hook. Bam.
Yep, I have fun. I have fun doing that.
You sure did. I had to be like Spider-Man. I had to be like Spider-Man and just stick to the wall when you do that crap.
I, to be fair, stopped, and then I don't know if it was you or Chance, but someone started doing it to me, so I was like, all right, we're doing this again.
It was probably Chance.
Yeah, otherwise I was like, all right, I've had my fair share of this, I'll stop.
I did that to Blaine, which was funny.
It's still funny.
He doesn't need to know that.
I'm going to link him the podcast so he knows it now.
Well, then there you go. He'll know it. It'll be canon.
Yep. We'll play it later and do it again.
It's okay. Whenever I get to that point, you know, where I stopped last time with Bert, I'm going to record that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I told you I was going to do that.
Well, you said maybe.
I am going to do that.
Awesome.
It'll be the non-canon continuation.
Like I said, because Bert is dead, remember?
Yeah, his body's over there. The head's nowhere to be seen.
May he rest in pieces.
Oh, no, I have the head.
Oh, okay.
It somehow just, like, flew straight up in the sky, and then it somehow landed here.
Sorry, Bert. I hope my head does that when it gets knocked off one day.
So now we have to combine. We have to combine the head and the body, and then he becomes alive again.
When their powers combine,
you get a Bert. That's all I got.
That works.
You got a Bertimus Prime.
I am Bert Prime. We love that. We love that guy. That's it.
Do you?
I said we. I didn't say I. As in everybody here who's present. Isn't that right, guys? That's right. All right. What else did you do this week?
That's all for me.
Okay. Well, hey, Brian, you had a week.
I did.
What'd you do?
I did.
What'd you do?
Well, unfortunately, as much as I would have loved to play Splatoon 2 with you guys, I have yet to buy the game.
Now,
But I
let me
will.
ask. Let me ask.
But I will.
Oh,
And
is it?
by the-
Go on.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead. It's your
No,
week,
I was
not
gonna
mine.
say, hopefully, maybe, by the time I do buy it, the Switch app will work and we can actually have a party chat.
Then it'll be a real party.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the Switch app. We got Discord.
No,
Oh wait!
Scott.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, yeah, our product placement with Nintendo is going down the tubes.
Nintendo's like Discord. Oh, we got.
Oh, we're gonna put a stop to that.
Discord is irrelevant when you have the Switch app with the Splatoon System Link accessory.
Do you want to
You-
know what the Switch app does
By
whenever
Hori.
you do the little voice chat?
And
You want to know what it does whenever you start a room?
What's that?
Well, I know it crashes Justin's Bluetooth.
It sure
Besides
does.
that, you want to know what it does? The first thing it does, it goes beep.
It's like turning on an old Dreamcast without the VMU battery in it.
Oh,
Here's
God.
me when I just heard that. I was like, oh god, my phone's gonna blow up.
Turn it off.
It's not even a Galaxy.
Oh, God.
Yes. That's my favorite joke for a phone.
Yeah.
The galaxy's exploding and like somebody losing their Jeep because like I'm not laughing at the dude like losing his Jeep. I'm laughing at the absurdity that a phone could do that much damage. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Those
Good old
things are
Samsung.
bombs.
Maybe their Note 8 won't be so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Time will tell. Literally,
Yeah.
because they're ticking time bombs.
Yeah, but besides not playing Splatoon 2, I have been playing all the classic Sonic games.
Oh yeah?
Because a certain Sonic game comes out Tuesday that I am super hyped for.
You mean tomorrow? It comes out tomorrow, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, tonight at midnight.
Oh, you're right. See?
Yeah.
Good catch. Keeping that canon going.
I'm going to be at that Super Center at midnight picking up my copy. And then I'm going to live stream it.
That's what I like to hear.
And I will have my collector's edition. I might do an unboxing. I don't know.
Me too.
I might do it.
I couldn't get the collector's edition. I'm sad.
Go to GameStop. They have one.
I
Good.
looked at the GameStop nearby me, and they don't got one.
Actually, I said I'd save this for the podcast. Now is that time. I'm about to bust out a little bit of happy news for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Apparently,
maybe.
the Switch version, collector editions of Switch versions have actually leaked out onto some store shelves. So people are actually playing it and streaming it now as we speak,
Oh,
as we
shit.
currently stream. Yeah.
Oh, now I gotta go. Well, I gotta go.
I was gonna
Walmart
say
anyway.
I'd call ahead, make sure. There's that certain stores have gotten the Switch collector edition.
I really would love to get my hands on that.
It looks so good. I can't wait till mine gets here.
Yeah.
I got mine for PC. I'm probably gonna have to get a digital version so I can keep the box NRFB, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
NRFB.
NRFB.
The
Never remove from box.
Never remove Roblox.
That's the
Or-
story. That's the story of the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't open the
You can
box.
just buy another one to not open from the box and give it to me, and I'll keep it safe.
I see your plan, but I see your plan. You're thinking, but
I'll
I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
game.
Okay, I'll do an unboxing just for you, Mr. Tin Man, just so that you don't ever have to open up yours. You'll know that it's in there, or you'll see me enjoying it.
You'll
never see
do
the
it so I don't
statue.
have to. Exactly. I could see the statue on the box. He'll sit there and give me cool thumbs up, and I'll be like, "Hey, I like that guy."
He kept me in the box. Yeah.
You're staying in the box along with Morgana. Persona 5 Collector's Edition.
Hey, mine's still in the box, never opened.
NRV. So you said you've been playing the classic Sonic games. Brian,
Yes.
it sounds to me like you might be a fan of the Sonics.
I am a fan of the Sonic.
He was also watching Sonic X.
I was. Yep.
The first time?
Well, no. When it originally aired on cable, I watched that shit all the time.
Okay, cool.
But
Okay.
I don't have cable right now, so I was like, I
Oh.
gotta find something to watch. And I found a YouTube channel that's got them all online. I was like, hey, I remember this show.
So you just like binge watch them?
Yep, I've been watching them like while I eat dinner.
I was gonna say, how far have you got? Did you ever see like the season 3 on that?
Oh, probably not. I'm only like
Oh.
the 5th episode in,
Ooh.
and the playlist has 79, so I don't know if that's all of them or.
I can't remember how many episodes were in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, it doesn't have them broken up.
Yeah, the first season is okay.
I mean, I like it. It's old and like, goofy, but
Yeah, it's definitely a relic of its time.
it's easier to watch than the original Sonic TV show.
It
'Cause
depends
that's
on which one you're
Netflix.
talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about then.
with Julia White voice in Sonic.
That was like all of them.
Yeah.
There's
Well, that was-
Underground,
No,
Sad
it wasn't
and
Underground. It was
Adventures of Sonic.
That's
It might have been the
Okay.
Adventures of Sonic.
Is it the one with Scratch and Grounder? The one that goes.
The chicken robot.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's Adventures.
Yeah. It's
Basically, Sonic is Bugs Bunny.
on Netflix, and I tried watching it, and I was just like, God, like this hurts. Like it's
Yeah.
just so bad.
It's not for everyone.
No.
I still have my VHS thing of the first season.
Hey, me too. I go on.
No, I was gonna say like I knew it was a thing, but I never I didn't know it was a thing till recently.
Yeah, that's it literally like what they did was like Sad AM was for like it was more serious, I'd say, and then Adventures of Sonic was like for, hey kids, in case Robotnik is too scary for you on Sad AM with his evil voice and red glowing eyes, here have a Sonic as Looney Tunes parody. I was like,
That's
great.
basically what it is.
It pretty much is just like, hey, look at me, I'm cross-dressing, and now I'm dressed up as another character, and now I'm gonna do goofy shit with Scratch and Grounder. This is the show.
Yeah, I was like, I watched 2 episodes, and I was like, and it has like a 30-minute opening. I'm like, what is this? Like it's worse than any anime I watch.
It's pretty swag.
Yeah, it aged well.
It sure. Hey, I will say that's definitely better than Sonic Underground, though. Now,
Wow.
if you want a show that'll make you die in the inside, go watch Sonic Underground. That one will kill you.
I've seen the preview for it, and all I've gotten out of that was it's just Sonic but with constant music.
It's Sonic
Everyone's
with his non-canon siblings,
Yep.
and they sing mini songs, all of which are bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw 2 minutes of it, and I was like, no.
Here's the worst part. Some are like guilty pleasures because they're catchy, but they're really, really bad.
Right.
They're real bad.
I was like, I'm just gonna stay away from this one because it's also on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, those two out of all the shows, those two are on Netflix. I'm like, it's like, nope.
Yeah.
So what would you consider is the best Sonic experience for watching on TV?
The best Sonic. Are you asking me or are you asking Brian here?
You.
Well, me personally, I like Sad AM the best.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that one.
Then followed closely by X at some parts. The only thing I don't like about X is Chris Thorndyke. I think he's the worst thing to ever happen to anything ever. I hate that character so much. Wish he was dead. That's that.
I haven't gotten that far.
That stupid kid who's like, yeah, my family doesn't. You're not around. I'm so lonely. Sonic, stay around and be with me forever.
You mean Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought you said somebody else. Sorry.
No, Chris sucks. I hate him. Such a whiny brat. He's just like, get
Oh,
over
he's like
yourself.
that from the very first episode.
Exactly. And you know you have a problem when Cream the goddamn rabbit, he's casted, just has nothing to do with your shit. She's like, stop whining. I'm a 6-year-old bunny
Yeah.
who doesn't know where my goddamn mom is. Shut up. Like,
Yeah,
I was like, man, when Cream is yelling at you because you're that whiny, you got some issues, kid.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad. But I just kind of ignore that, push him to the side, and I'm like, hey, Sonic.
I would do that if he wasn't so goddamn prominent.
That's true.
He's like, every episode, he's like the focus. Or at least, like, he's a main plot point. And, I don't know if it's a spoiler. Have you ever seen the Sonic Adventure 2 arc in Sonic X?
No.
Okay, then I'm not going to spoil that for you. You're going to love Chris in that one. Oh, you're going to love him there.
I didn't think they went there with that.
Oh, they do Sonic Adventure 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense because, like, I've seen a screenshot of Shadow in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking, I was like, well, wait a minute. And I was like, Shadow's in there, but Sonic's got his normal shoes, not the Adventure 2 shoes.
Wait a minute.
So I was like, what's going on? I thought maybe someone just edited it in there.
Oh no, you're in for a treat.
Now I'm more curious. Now I want to watch it more.
Good luck when you get there. But besides that,
I like to think I'm more tolerant. Like I think I.
Oh no, I can definitely tell you are definitely more tolerant. You have kind of like a positive kind of like, well, let me wait and see. Let me look at this sort of output.
Well, and it's not like some of the Sonic games that suck that I have to play to hate.
Mhm.
I can just, if it's bad on the TV, I can just let it sit there and be like, ah, man, like.
You know
I can
what?
just tune out and play on my phone or something.
That is fair. But no, I envy that. If that's a quality I need to have, just like, well, this is clearly not for me, but I can still find some enjoyment in it.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just like, this is awful and I hate it.
Well, yeah, no, like, I agree with Chris. It's bad because, like, even it was just one of the episodes I just watched. He had the Chaos Emerald,
Mm-hmm.
lost it, and then got it back. But then, like, he's talking to Sonic. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I lost it. And I'm like, what? You came out with it? Like, who cares? And I was just, yeah, no, it's terrible writing.
Gee, Sonic, we should go outside and play! No way,
Oh,
kid, you're so
no.
lame.
Oh God, what is that?
It's a terrible Sonic X impression. What else did you do?
Oh wow.
That's all I got for
Man,
you.
this makes me want to link you that Barry Burton
Mm.
video.
Barry Burton's
Barry
pretty good.
Burton.
I love that guy.
Interesting.
He's like my video game man crush. Love Barry Burton.
You just like him because he makes cheesy one-liners.
I love cheesy one-liners, dude. It's my thing.
You know what? You like? I just remembered. You like that stuff.
I do.
Like how you like Gamera.
It's my favorite. Oh, I love for a minute, I thought you were talking about Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that reminds me.
Camera.
Gamera, the giant kaiju turtle.
Yeah.
But Gamera touches children.
No, he's friends of children everywhere. He's really sweet and filled with turtle meat.
Uh-huh.
Well, that just okay. You made it innocent, and then you took it back from innocence.
I like it.
It works.
But yeah, my friend who I got playing Phantasy Star, he's a big giant Godzilla fan. And the first thing we see in Phantasy Star, besides the stripper thing, we see a guy dressed up in a Godzilla suit in the game, stripper pole dancing as well. We're just laughing. And
That's
he's
crazy.
like, "Wait, you can get a Godzilla suit? What is this?" I'm like, I guess it was something.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a Godzilla crossover. Usually
They
go on.
had an event actually.
Oh, really? Because the
What-
Godzilla like IP holders are like super like crazy obsessed with like holding on to that and making sure no one uses it. So that's weird.
There was an event in Phantasy Star with the shopping district.
Mm-hmm.
They had a giant Godzilla statue,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was playing the Shin Godzilla theme
Nice.
because Shin Godzilla was new around that time. By the way, Shin Godzilla looks weird.
The one with the really, really long tail?
It's the one where it talks about like an evolution process of Godzilla. It's really weird. It's made by, I believe, Funimation. Well, it wasn't made by Funimation, but they're the ones that brought it to the U.S. Shin Godzilla.
Animation's weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, awesome.
Oh yeah. Half the animes I watch are produced by them.
But yeah, go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody done with their weeks then?
Oh yeah, I'm
Awkward pause.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was like, did my mic die?
Well, I was like, I didn't know who you were waiting on, so I was like,
Oh, no, we're good. Okay, I guess we're all caught up.
Okay.
So that's everybody's
Alright.
week. Let's go ahead and get into the gaming news. First news story. Tony Taka, the worst ever human being ever created by any two loving couples, has announced that he's got a new Shining game coming out. But it was a huge lie, and he has nothing revealed instead because he sucks. That's the news
Jesus
story.
Christ. Damn, man.
I hate Tony Taka. He ruined my Shining series. I'll never forgive him.
I can't blame you for that, but like, I can't believe you hate him that much.
I have a seething hatred for that man. He ruined one of my favorite SRPGs, thank you. The worst. There was gonna be a new story about the new Shining game that was gonna be announced. I was gonna have generic, bland, same face anime characters. Like, Brian, you watch anime.
mm-hmm.
Now, since you watch anime, you could probably distinguish one character from the other if they kind of look similar, right?
I mean, yeah.
If
usually.
I showed you all of Tony Taka's elf ladies, you would not be able to tell which one is different.
Oh god.
All his characters look exactly the same.
Why?
I don't know. He has a horrible art style and he can't vary it up for nothing.
I was gonna say, like, just looking at a screenshot of this, it looked like it could be an anime.
Oh, it's definitely anime. The reason Tony Taka is
It is.
famous and popular in Japan for the Shining games is because he's a hentai artist.
Oh.
That's the only reason. And he's not even a good one at that.
Damn.
So,
Have you checked?
oh, I did some research on this man. Extensive research for the podcast, of course. But
Of course.
I didn't like what I saw. I was like, even in his hentai, in his doujin works, his shit looks the same. It's bad. I'm like, really? God dang it.
It sucks.
Yeah, the only reason he makes games is because of the figures and stuff like that. That he makes, the figures that are based off the characters sell extremely well in Japan.
Huh.
The games themselves are just garbage. But yeah, that's that news story. I'm glad we talked about it. There's nothing to say on it. Next news story. Capcom shows off 14 weapon types in Monster Hunter World. Looks so good. That game looks so good. Looks so good. Brian, did you play Monster Hunter with us, or am I thinking of someone else?
Not with you guys, no, but I technically played a little bit of it with Scott and a couple other friends.
What do you think of Monster Hunter?
To me at first the controls were wonky. And
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it. And then I had the new 3DS with the C-Stick and made it playable. I liked it better.
Oh wow.
At the same
Okay, so
time,
you
I
were
didn't-
playing without the C-Stick?
At first, yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
And it was frustrating because like you couldn't move the camera much, and to me the controls seemed really delayed.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the hell is going on here? And plus, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just following them.
By the way, Brian, before
Yes.
that, I linked you guys something.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now, and I wish I wasn't.
That is the art book. And I'm gonna delete that.
For
Can you
what?
Zoom in?
No, don't worry about it.
No.
Too late. I already saved it.
No, I missed it because my window was scrolled all the way up.
It was,
You don't want to see it.
You don't want to see. You'll get mad.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, it's.
I was giving him an example of what he does.
Oh.
Yeah.
For Tony Taka?
Yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I
Some
need
of his work.
I just need to hear from someone who actually knows the anime. You're our official anime guy now, Brian.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you feel our niche for that.
One show at a time, just watching all of them.
That's more than I watch, and I don't know about Scoots.
Yeah, he's way ahead of me.
I was gonna say, Scoots, as far as I know, watches Super. That's where I get my Dragon Ball information
I'm
from.
beyond salvation, man.
Well, he watches the old school Dragon Ball. I don't know what else you watch. I know you like One Piece. I think.
I do.
Look, I'm not looking down on you guys for watching anime. I just don't do it myself.
Oh no, I'm a proud anime watcher. I got.
There you go. Embrace that shit. Embrace it like I embrace all my fandoms.
Yeah.
We got completely off track. The 14 weapon types that were shown.
Monster Hunter.
They showed all sorts of cool things. They showed like the hammer. It seems like a couple of the weapons got new moves. Me personally, I want to main the hammer again, but only if there's a jump again, because jump hammer in Generations was so much fun. Because jumping on the monster and trying to hit its head with a hammer in the air was just it's so like, I don't know, satisfying. Especially when you knock the monster out and it just lays there and you're just like, yeah, now you're getting the hammer. I'm like, stop, hammer time, and I start like wailing on its head. And I think I said that every single time I did that too. It was really fun.
Yeah, I want an actual. I mean, this could just be me.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually get this because I'm looking at it and I had fun with it when we played on 3DS. It's on Xbox. Why is it not on? Is it not coming on Twitch?
It's coming on PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Oh. Well.
And yo, no, what you're wanting is Monster Hunter XX, the Switch version, which is not announced to be localized because they're working on World right now.
Right.
But
I mean, World looks fun.
Yeah, but you want it for Switch.
Preferably.
Yeah. I think you'd have a lot more fun playing with me, Scoots, and Bert.
Yeah.
Like, all four of us together would probably have a lot more fun.
Yeah, and it might just be me complaining, but I want an actual dedicated jump button. Not, you can only jump by running off the cliff.
Okay, now Ryan, here's where we're gonna have a clash of opinions here, because I'm like you. I agree 100% in almost every single game except Monster Hunter. Like, that's the reason I hate the Zelda games. Which I can't stand that you can't freely jump in those games. That you have to run to the edge. I can't.
But you can now.
No, why do you think I like that game?
Oh, just because you can jump.
Just because you can jump. That's the reason.
8 out of 10 can jump.
Exactly. I was like, would jump again. And I was like, but see, and I'm like, from someone like you who actually really, really likes the Zelda games, I'm thinking this should really fit your style of not being able to jump like that.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I only played it for, a shorter period of time, to be fair.
Okay, yeah, that's
But
fair.
every time I played it, I was like, oh, I want to, do this, or, get up here, do something like that, and I just couldn't, because you can't jump, and to me, the running and walking was super slow, and I was like, I don't know if I can get what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a very, like, heavy feeling game. Like, it's like Dark Souls, in a bit. Like you have to control your stamina, you're very heavy, you have to know when to dodge, and stuff like that. It's kind of like that, in a way. So, no, I 100% agree with what you can see where you're coming from on that. But they do have weapons that allow you to kind of jump in the air like that.
Right.
They showed it off in this one of the 14 weapons. I think it was the glaive, or was it one of the weapons? Like you're just airborne. You're just like air dashing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it another try.
Definitely, I'd say give it another shot. Like that. Like I'm in super deep with the Monster Hunter love. Maybe it's because I'm just a fanboy for it, but I'm like, everybody should play it.
I'd definitely be down to play this.
Down to clown for some Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I just need more multiplayer games to play with people.
That's a good one though. You start getting addicted when he's trying to make cool armor sets and stuff like that and weapons.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you one thing.
What's
in
that?
Monster Hunter World, I think I'm probably gonna go with the light bow gun.
You did say that because you said the aiming would be easier on a console than the 3DS.
It would have to be.
Yeah, yeah. Unless they freak it
And
up.
I could do sleep shots and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Contribute.
I'm either gonna use the lance, the gun lance, or the hammer again. Lances are a lot of fun.
Yes, I've been sitting here staring at this gun lance for a little bit.
It's really it's so satisfying to get like that blast off when it's I don't know, it's a very satisfying game to me anyway.
Yeah,
But
no, it looks great.
we're gonna have to move on to the next news story, which is not satisfying in the slightest. The SNES Classic shitstorm gets worse because this happened about a week or two ago, but Walmart had a pre-order glitch in which the pre-orders for the Super Nintendo Classic went up for a brief period. A lot of people got in on that, and a lot of people got a lot of emails saying they were canceled.
There was a lot of Mike Haggers that night.
A lot of people became real salty and mad because they didn't get the I keep calling it Nintendo Switch. The Super Nintendo Classic they deserved. But there's good news, guys.
Good news.
Yeah, because they're confirming August pre-orders.
Just for Walmart or across all retail?
Across all retail. Coming soon for 1 minute. Get your pre-orders in when it goes up, or else the site will go down and you'll never see it again.
Well, I love how it just says the second half of August.
Oh yeah, like they're not gonna be specific. Then people.
Yeah, there's no date to actually watch for this. It's just between probably
luck.
now and the rest of August.
It's great. That's not Nintendo. You know, it's for us. You see, it's Nintendo preventing the scalpers from sitting there refreshing and
Yeah. People, I bet you people are still doing that.
Oh, they're doing it as we speak. They probably have like a dedicated PC that's just constantly F5ing that page, waiting for it to go up.
Well, I wonder what Best Buy and Amazon's gonna do, because I have signed up for notifications.
Oh, those things don't come out fast enough. Trust me. By the time you get the notification, it's already out. Because it takes like a hot minute for that system to process it, that it's up, and then it sends it out. By then, someone's already tweeted that, hey, it's out, everybody pre-order, and everybody jumps on it before the message even gets to you.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it works online, because I haven't done this kind of thing, pre-ordering a lot of stuff. But say what if the East Coast, it gets released online there before it does here? Because there's a time delay, you know?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know if that actually affects it or not, but...
I don't think it does, but honestly, I'd say your best bet. There's a man on Twitter named Wario64.
Yeah.
I'd follow him. He usually tweets out game deals and stuff like that. Free games and stuff like that. Yeah, as they're happening, there's a sale on these games on Steam right now, or hey, the pre-orders for this hard-to-find item just came out.
Yeah, I'll have to give him a check, because I would love to get one of these. I'd be upset if I missed it.
Me too, but I'm not necessarily gonna be too upset, because I'm in my head. I've already just I'm not getting this.
Oh yeah, I've lost in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, just already be in the defeated mentality. That way you don't get disappointed when you don't get it.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of games on here I actually wanted to play.
You can get
What's
yourself
that?
a Raspberry Pi.
No, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, but that's
We're gonna lose our Nintendo sponsorship.
For scientific purposes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do like.
Quote-unquote.
Yes, I do like the
Porn
idea
machine.
though.
Porn machine.
I like that.
Ew.
Okay, we could. You know what, Scoots? You'll be our official pie researcher, but secretly. You'll do it on the down low, and then we will publicly talk about how
got
much
what
we
you
love
want.
the Nintendo.
I got what you want.
I sell it at a fair price.
You gonna buy me a pie? Buy me some pie?
Yeah, we're strictly
what
talking
you want?
hot and baked here. We're not talking about any other.
Oh, we
products
all
that-
know what you want, bro. You want the anchovy pie.
Don't make that a canon, Scott.
Oh, it's okay. No.
Don't.
What's that about anchovy pie?
No,
Brian
nothing.
here loves
There's
anchovy.
nothing. No.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Brian
No,
likes anchovies.
You're hearing it right here, right now, guys. That's a lie. It's not true. Shut up.
Now when we get anime girl commissions, we want him face deep in sardines and anchovies.
Oh,
Now you take it to a different level.
please do that. And then don't do that.
Yes.
I don't want to see that.
It's
And
good
at the same
for
time, I want to
everyone.
see that.
There you go.
Get that fish oil going.
We
No.
found Brian. We found
No.
Brian's quirk.
No. Please. Not that.
Okay, then you like
Anything but
pineapples,
that.
then.
No.
Damn.
Please, please.
Scoots is
Pineapple
making all the
fish.
weaknesses canon now.
He knows how to hurt my soul.
Yeah, there you go. Get in
Would
for
you rather
the
eat
deep soul.
peas and carrots?
Yes.
Would you drink just a whole container full of mayo?
No.
Oh,
insane.
Will you eat mayo pizza?
Depends on where and what else is on it. If it's just mayo, no.
No, I mean they put broccoli and a whole bunch of other
If
things.
Oh
you
my
throw some,
God,
like,
no.
Mayo and cheese and like grilled chicken.
I mean they put chicken and stuff on there, but like
Can I pick out the
I'd
chicken?
probably get it down. you don't like the chicken?
I want the chicken. I don't want I don't want everything else.
Well, like I've had food with chicken and like it's got mayo in it, so that's bearable. I really don't like mayo, but it's
it's just the mayo complements the chicken.
no.
It does not.
Mayo doesn't
It
compliment
does.
anything. Now ketchup, on the other hand.
There you go. A real man's condiment.
On a pizza.
Real man's condiment is barbecue sauce.
A1 steak sauce is pretty
Yes.
sick. I will give it that. I love that. I put
Really?
that shit on everything. A1 steak sauce is really good.
I see that like all the time when I'm at work, and I'm like, this looks like it'd be good.
It's pretty.
I never had it.
It's one of those things like either you like it or you don't. I've never heard anybody be like, eh. I either hear people say that stuff's good or somebody say.
I
whatever.
always have that on my steak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't frequently eat steak, so.
you can put that shit on anything. It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost ketchup levels. Like you can put it on a hamburger. You can put it on you can put it on salad. Makes almost anything edible.
Put ketchup in salad?
I would if I ate salad.
God,
Oh, girl, that's not salad, man. That's just
mush?
taking things out of your fridge and shoving them in there.
Yeah, that's how I do. When
Alright, whatever.
I don't eat salad, but when I do, it's covered in ketchup.
and Brian and Justin's social link somehow got increased.
You feel you understand Brian a bit better. Social link increase. You got temperance because Brian strikes me as a temperance type of guy. On to the next news story.
Like, speech points.
Yeah, you get little every time I talk to
Charisma.
you get little music notes over your head. Like you answered that correctly. Brian likes you now.
Perfect.
Oh, well, that link's dead, but Fire Emblem Warriors is the link dead
Oh,
for you
that-
guys too?
No, I got it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
My internet provider is telling me that I cannot go to this website.
Whoa.
It's like
Who's your
sudden
internet
links.
provider?
Sudden links like you didn't say the magic word, so I don't. What's the news story here, Scoots?
I can say it.
All I got is a
Fire
smiley
Emblem
face
Warriors.
left by Bert, who died.
Okay. Fire Emblem Warriors added Cordelia. And, okay.
No, Robin.
They added female Robin, and it has a permadeath.
That's not canon.
Permadeath. Yeah, like I said, that's why I went.
Female
Guess
Robin's
what?
not canon.
Canon now.
Because you know what Bert's doing right now. He pulled out the baton and he's parading in his room, just in his room,
Is that what we're calling it now?
I was gonna say.
without his head, of course. You know, because I have his head. And somehow his room is now your room, Justin.
I guess. I gotta get
His
control of that body. He's
his-
leaking blood everywhere.
His body just like it, just reactively, just
It stood up
Robin,
when it heard the
female.
news. No, it starts playing the major minor theme.
Oh, March, keep on marching.
March, keep on marching.
Oof.
That game destroyed my soul.
Yeah, sounds like it did.
Yeah, you should. Everybody should watch
Well,
it
then-
on
Man.
You should probably get that spray
www.youtube.com/user// Wolfcast Gaming /
I think you're probably gonna have to get that spray bottle now and start
Whew.
spraying that body that's parading and doing that major minor thing.
Get that shameless
Oh,
plug
no!
out of here.
Hmm.
Tell him no.
Oh. Let's
But
get
yeah.
out of that dumpster fire and get into the next dumpster fire. That was
No,
Pokemon
no.
What?
We're done yet.
Well,
Gee.
wiki, rewind.
But yeah, there's a permadeath system in Fire Emblem. And of course, it has the actual weapon triangle system too in it.
Oh shit.
So yeah, if they die, you cannot deploy them in battle ever again.
When they die in the game, they die for real.
But I mean,
Yeah.
can't you just replace them with other characters, or
You
how
can.
does that work?
Yeah, but you just can't use those characters.
And I think after a while, if you like start losing all your characters, start replacing them with like generic troops who don't have any real good
Yeah, I was
features.
gonna say, are they like main story characters that are
Oh, yeah.
important, or just NPCs that were like, okay, I lost them.
It doesn't
Nope.
matter. See, like
In Fire
the
Emblem.
news,
Oh, go on.
the news for this was they added Cordelia. I was like, yep, best
Wait,
character.
remind me again. Is she from the Conquest side? Purple haired one.
she's from Awakening.
Is she the one on the left?
Yes, the red-haired one.
Cool. I'm down.
She's the Pegasus Knight. That was who I hooked up with in Awakening.
Nice.
I was gonna
Chose
say.
wisely.
Best character.
10 out of 10.
Then, of course, you know, there's a female Robin. Bert loves that character. That's his character.
Not
Won't shut up
canon.
about it. But, you know, Bert, he's kind of, you know, missing somewhere.
I thought you were gonna say he was missing some chromosomes.
Rest in peace and pieces.
R.I.P. if he's.
Or something. I don't know.
Whichever canon death.
Whatever canon death you want. You know, you can just draw a coloring book explaining what happened to this guy. It'll be fine.
Just
Someone get on that.
cute little pictures.
Use Microsoft Paint before it
You
goes
can't,
away.
I was gonna say, you can't.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
that's no. Well, technically speaking, for those that don't know, we're talking about Microsoft trying to get rid of Microsoft Paint for what was it?
no, it's still here. It's still here.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to be.
They decided to keep it.
They did?
Yeah, because of all the response on the internet. We did it,
I mean,
Reddit.
that makes sense.
Everybody was like, "No! How are we
I
supposed
swear
to
I
make
just read something
shitty
that they're still getting rid
webcomics
of it."
without our Microsoft Paint?"
I can't find any, like, I don't know. I was trying to find a recent story because I swore I just read something that they were still going away.
They were trying to replace it with like Paint 3D or something like that,
Yeah, that's what it was.
which is I think essentially the same program. It's just 3D added to it. I don't know. You can't get rid of a legacy program like Paint. How are the
It's
kids
like-
gonna
it's
make
like
their
saying
shitty
that-
webcomics?
It's like they're saying, you know, they're gonna get rid of Minesweeper. Oh dear God.
Oh, they better not. That game is a legacy game. It should stick around just like Windows Microsoft Pinball. Is that still a thing?
I don't
I
know.
remember playing the crap out of that in high school.
What,
Yeah.
the pinball game?
Yeah, the one
They
that
don't have
came
that
with the.
anymore.
Oh no! I love that game. That's like losing Ski Free.
Yeah. No,
Love that game.
They took Paint. They're taking it off. Like, it's not going to be built in.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You can, but it'll be free on the Microsoft Store for anyone who wants it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you gotta go out of your way to
Minesweeper-
get it.
Yeah, Minesweeper, you have to get to the Microsoft Store as well.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
They're
Minesweeper
gonna
should
do the same
be
with Paint.
that should be a like built in all the time. It should be mandatory that the system comes with that. There should be a law
know,
for that.
You know,
I mean,
how
they got
many-
to move on to newer stuff.
No, they can't. They won't. I won't let them.
Minesweeper saved my soul.
Minesweeper
When I
is
was
the only
younger.
reason I'm alive today.
Minesweeper bored the shit out of me.
It taught me how to sweep the mines without dying.
Well, that's a good
Flag
life
everything.
skill.
Just flag everything. It'll be fine.
Exactly. I can't die if I don't click it.
Everything's dangerous.
We
But yeah,
should-
let's talk about
Yeah, we-
Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Did
what
you guys
happened
see
in
the Pokemon
world?
Go Fest?
Oh God, yes.
So I've never
you ever see
touched
that stream?
Pokemon Go.
You ever see that stream?
I have
Right.
the actual source is the actual like cringe compilation video.
Oh, is it? Oh, I must watch it.
Yeah, just
I've actually
click
seen
that.
the stream.
Oh, I
was
didn't see
during-
it live.
It was during the time whenever they were like, "Let us play." They would do like interviews with people, right? And
Yeah,
this kid,
it's
and
in
he's
the
all like, "So what did you catch?" He's like, "I didn't really catch anything."
yeah. It's so sad. It's so sad.
And the video was also echoing too, so it was like really bad quality. And I was
It's
like,
so
"Oh,
bad. I felt so bad for like the kids who were like I want to play Pokemon Go, and they got out there and we can't play. The
Oh
best
god,
part,
they have a terrible DJ.
yeah, the best part is like when they're doing like they're supposed to be hyping the audience up and everything because that's the event. They're like, "Are you guys having fun?" You're like, "We can't play." Yeah, me too. Like they have to keep going because they can't like acknowledge that the game's not working.
The server's gonna crash.
Like we can't play. They're like, yeah.
Oh.
What's your favorite Pokemon? We can't. They're just like scream like, "Ah!" Like going mad in the audience. Like they're like,
Of course, they're in
great.
Chicago.
Yeah,
and they were starting off a battle between like two people.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then at the same
And then they
time,
give the
you hear,
freezes.
We can't play. Yeah.
It's
I
just
keep
like,
hearing them screaming that we can't play.
they're like, and we're here live at Pokemon Fest. Boo! Everybody's booing because it's like they're like so mad. I was like, oh man, that's I feel so bad for like the guys who have to be up on stage
Oh
during
god,
that.
yeah.
It's just like because they can't acknowledge that the game's not working. They gotta
Fix the
keep
game.
fix the game. Like they're so mad. I'm like, yeah, but
The
don't
one,
worry.
well, yeah, wow.
Yeah,
What's worse, this or that one? What was that one Sonic event?
Oh, you're talking about the Sonic 25th anniversary stream or whatever?
Yeah,
This
what's
was
worse,
definitely
this-
worse. Because at the very least, the Sonic fans got what they wanted.
Is that what they wanted though?
The ones there got it. They got what they wanted. Everybody else who was watching it live didn't.
Especially that
Wow.
one. Especially that one fan.
Saving the space for the...
Yep, that's the one.
That one fan who just, like, grabs the mic and just, like, goes ham on it. Everybody's like, what the fuck was that? That wasn't in the script.
I'm still watching the video and they put captions up to what everybody's saying and
It's so
it's
good.
the funniest thing ever.
The best parts are when they're like talking like, and guys, I'm so excited. We are announcing a new legendary here, and it just zooms into the audience. There's one guy in the audience who's just fucking livid. He's just like red and just like angry. Like I traveled like 15 miles through snow and rain to get here, and I can't play the game.
Every time they say something in pause, you hear someone scream, "We effing can't!"
Yeah, like. So you guys are gonna be able to play a lot of things. We fucking can't. Like,
That is the best thing ever.
It's the best and worst thing ever. But don't worry, guys. For everybody that showed up to the event that could not play the game, they get 100 in-game tokens. $100. I think it's $100
Whoa.
worth of in-game tokens. And
$100 worth? Or just
$100 worth.
tokens?
I don't know if it
Wow.
was
Oh, yeah.
100 or $100, but
Yeah, it's $100 of in-game credit.
yep. And there was something else. And I think a refund,
Yeah.
but
They
that
did
sucks.
get- they
It's
A refund for what?
uh
Had to pay to be at the
for
event?
pay to
Yeah.
get to the event.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
why they were
worse.
pissed.
That's
That's why
why
they
they-
were mad.
Oh.
And we're not even counting the fact that a lot of people traveled like hundreds of miles to get to this
Yeah.
thing, and they still couldn't
Yeah.
play.
I guess there was a.
Our coworkers almost went there.
Really?
That
Oh,
would've been
really?
bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're fighting a class action lawsuit?
Yep,
Ooh.
because I mean, they advertised that there's. That's
Yeah.
rough. That's just rough for them. They honestly should they should have came more prepared for this. You have like one of the biggest games on mobile.
Yeah,
think
but
you
how
would've-
do you prepare for that? Because it seemed like it was just their like servers in the area.
I'm thinking there's a lot of things. I mean, that many people gathered in one area and stuff like that probably had a huge. They should have probably did a couple of stress tests. I don't know how the mobile stuff works.
Hire 100 people to do a stress test.
Yes, something, because like they had to have known the number of people showing up to the event based on the amount of like
The
tickets
they
sold. Yeah. So
Well, that and like as far as I know, it's It's not like all the servers everywhere was crashing. It was just for them in that area.
Yeah, it was probably just an overloaded server. It's just like, yeah, it's bad. It's a bad
too
scene
many people
for
on one
everybody.
regional server.
Mm-hmm. That's probably what it was. It's just like
It's
that was
Chicago. Just Chicago sucks.
I feel so bad for the kids. They're just like,
Yeah. I mean, at least they got a refund. But
yeah, but I mean,
you
it's
said,
like,
for
what if
those
they spent
those
their
who
whole
traveled, like, fuck
yeah
that.
their school weekend? Like, I'm gonna
Took a
spend
week
my
off
days
from
up.
work and-
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah.
planned a whole trip around this event.
Well, that's what they get for playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, no mercy.
Sorry.
That's fine. I like this version of Brian. Make him canon.
I'll say it like Mr. Starcraft says. Play a good Pokemon game.
Yeah, wait for this good RPG that's supposed to come out for the Switch.
That'll
I mean, they could be really apologetic. They could be like, you know what, we're gonna release a Pokemon MMO.
No, that I don't think that's even on Nintendo. I think it's just the people running the
It's
event,
Game
whatever
Freak.
they were.
Was it Niantic running the
Niantic,
event?
yeah, it was Niantic.
It was Niantic.
So I think
they-
it's on them.
No, I
They
would
just-
say if they just announced, you know what, MMO.
Isn't that
And
like
then, and then Nintendo's like, here's a DMCA. We're hitting you with a takedown lawsuit because you can't announce that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect.
It's just like, God damn it. And now we're suing you as well for using our property.
Wasn't it like the second event that they tried to do that just totally flopped?
Yeah.
Because wasn't there supposed to be I don't remember, but wasn't there one like closer to when it released?
I think so. But here's the kicker. Because of this, they delay the European event.
Well, that's smart.
It's very smart. It's going to prevent this from happening again.
Listen,
Hopefully.
Europe, stress test it.
Listen up, Europe. We know you guys go through a lot over there with you guys not being able to play games and stuff like that. Because, you know, you guys get things late sometimes. But listen, be glad you didn't get this event early.
Right.
This could have happened to you.
But they have a better
learn from our
collector's
mistakes.
edition.
They always get the better collector's
The
editions.
edition for what?
Everything.
Look up Sonic Generation collector's edition.
Oh my god, that thing was amazing.
For just Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look it up.
So I was gonna say I've seen the, I guess, American one.
Yeah, the European one puts ours to shame.
I can type today.
You'll be like, oh, why didn't we get that one? All the crap that comes in there.
Okay. I don't know if this is it because I'm just getting a bunch of pictures, but it's a statue with both of them, a disc,
Mm-hmm.
gold ring, an art book,
Yeah, it has like Sonic's head on it.
the game. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That was Europe only? We didn't get that one?
We did not get
Nope.
that one.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Sonic is a lot bigger in Europe than he is here.
Well, yeah, but
Especially England. England loves Sonic.
because I saw a video a while back of them unboxing the Generation version. Then he must be in UK because this is the one he had.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Damn.
UK only. Like-
That's sad. Yep, that's it.
That's it. Yep.
You pulled the Google picture. I'm staring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I was
England.
there.
It's like
God.
Sonic tier in popularity is like Japan does not care for him that much. Like they care, but not as much as America does. Then it
Right.
goes like America, then like England is like that's where Sonic lives.
England is a city.
England is just, like they have hedgehogs all over the damn place there, so like
Huh.
he's kind of like he's just really popular there.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Star Collector's Edition looks good.
Yeah, we're getting. Theirs is gonna be better somehow, some way.
Google the Mania Collector's Edition.
Oh, and I think they do. Speaking of Mania, actually we're not on that subject yet. We'll get there later.
I was gonna say, hold it up.
Pokemon GOfest. That was the story. Moving on, we're gonna go to the next news article, which is Persona Q2 announced for 3DS. Did either one of you
Ooh.
play Persona Q?
I haven't.
I've seen very little gameplay of Persona 5.
Not even in the same boat. Oh, you don't play Persona.
No. I don't
Okay.
have- Nope.
Those games are a commitment, I'll tell you that.
I've heard lots about them.
They're really good, but yeah, you gotta commit. Q is completely different. It's more like an Etrian Odyssey game, but Persona skinned on it. So Q2 is coming out. Scoots, how excited are you for this?
Decent. I like the music.
Oh, the music in
I'm gonna
Q2
love the
or
music.
Q is amazing.
Yeah.
Really good. I've not played Q because it's still too expensive over here. It's like still $50 to get it. It's a 3DS game.
I have the limited edition behind me.
With the tarot cards in it. Yeah.
I also have the tarot cards for Persona Dancing All Night, and I also have the tarot cards for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Very
See, that's
nice.
where I'm conflicted, because when I hear Persona, I just go, alright, I don't know much about it. But if it's got a killer soundtrack, I love games that have killer soundtracks.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
That makes me really want to get into it.
The soundtrack is okay. We're gonna tell you this. Persona 5, since that's new, and if you ever want to get into that, don't look up any music on that because there's a lot of spoilers out now.
Right.
I'd say, depending on your taste, Persona 3 and 4, their soundtracks alone, just like the battle themes and everything,
Yeah.
if those don't hook you, then it's probably not for you. Like,
Okay. Fair enough.
it is. Their soundtracks are real good.
Because I love games that got, like, a really good soundtrack. Those are
I
awesome.
had Mr. Starcraft listen to it. He loves the music for that.
Like, even if you don't like Persona, I know a lot of people who will just listen to the soundtrack. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Google it later.
Yeah, definitely. Don't look at Persona 5 music.
No, just 3.
Just 3 or 4. 3 and 4, because the games, every game has a different, like, genre to its music.
Oh,
So
yeah.
3 will sound different from 4, and 4 will sound different from 5. So you might not like 3, but you might like 4.
Right.
That's how it goes. But
Yeah, I'll give it a
Q
try.
mixes it up with both of them, because it's like, if you like 3, then here's the 3 the battle theme will be 3 themed, and the battle
Right.
theme will be 4 themed. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scoots link the
No, this one's a fusion of the two battle themes
of
together.
the 2 battle themes together.
It's
Don't
amazing.
listen to that. Listen to them separately, then listen to the fusion. That way
Oh.
you'll really appreciate it.
I was 2 seconds away from that.
Like, no, stop!
Like, I clicked play and it did the little loading thing, and then I was like, wait.
Wait. Put the brakes on. But yeah, if you like the soundtrack in Q, like, maybe give it a rental or something like that. It might not be
Yeah.
for you, because Etrian Odyssey is definitely an RPG that not a lot of people can get into.
It's a dungeon
Crawler map kind of thing.
Yeah. I'll give it a look up. I'll do some looking up on it.
Do some research.
Yeah, I'll YouTube's it.
Speaking
If
of
I have
the
to, I'll rent it somewhere and taste it.
Gamefly is pretty good for that.
So I've heard.
Yeah, I like to go on tangents about it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
I mean, hey, it works. It works.
Hey, I save so much money not having to buy these games unless I really, really, really want them.
That's true. I mean, I could do that with games that are just single player only. But if it's
Yeah.
like a multiplayer, I'm like, well, what if I really want to play it all the time?
Exactly. That's because that's usually how I determine whether or not like I want a game. Is like I'll Gamefly it. Like
Right.
it'll show up 2 days after the release date. That's fine. Usually I'll be like, I really want to play this game, like Valkyrie Revolution, but I'm not gonna commit money to that. It's like, okay, I'll just use one of my 2 game slots and just rent that. And it's like, okay, that game is as bad as I thought it was. Time to send that back and get something else.
How much you paying a month on that?
You can get a basic membership. It's like $20 a month, but there's a workaround where you can pay $30 for 3 months for like 2 games out at a time.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is when they send the game to you, if you're like, this game is awesome, I want to keep it, you just hit the keep button. Then they'll send
Yeah.
you the case and everything that came in the case. Like all they did was open the case and put an envelope and send it to you.
Yeah.
But the case itself is like brand new mint, so it's like you're basically buying the game new for cheaper because they take like 10% off of the price after you've like rented it.
Yeah.
So you don't pay like $60 for it. You pay like $50 to like $40 for it, depending
Nice.
on the game. It's pretty good. It's like I've saved money just buying games from them. But
Yeah,
since
might
there's
have
not
to-
that, yeah. Look,
'Cause
like,
I might do that for like the Mario and Rabbids game, because like on the one hand want to play it, and at the other hand I'm like, I don't.
you don't want to commit
Yep.
the money, yeah, in case it's like not for you. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
I definitely recommend it. Like, I definitely recommend it to people who are like, I want to play a lot of games, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for them, unless.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, next news story: Persona gets a dancing game. If we talked about how the music was
Times
good in these
two.
games, there's a reason there's dance games for it. These are spin-offs. So, yeah, you can watch the trailers for these. They're spoiler free for the most part. But yeah, it's what you'd imagine. I heard Persona Dancing All Night, Persona 4 Dancing All Night had great music, but the actual dance, like the dance mechanics of it, aren't that great.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty bland.
yeah. Like, to me, I play a lot of rhythm and dance games. My favorite still is the Hatsune Miku Project Diva games. And that's weird because coming from a guy who's not really into anime, but that's the most like Japanese anime thing ever. This blue-haired girl with the
Damn
green
weird.
onions. Like, and these Japanese songs that I can't understand that are sung completely in like Japanese, what's it called? Like Vocaloid stuff. I love those games. Oh, speaking of which, just off a little tangent, they're announcing the Project Diva Future Tome, which has like 200 plus songs in it, physical finally. But I don't know if it's getting localized. But if it does get localized, I'm buying the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Really like those games. But speaking of which, yeah, back to the Persona dancing. We got two versions, as Scoot said, like Pokemon. Now you get Persona dancing. Blah! Help me out here.
Dancing Moon Knight.
Dancing Moon Knight and Dancing Starlight.
Star Knight.
Star Knight. Starbright. First star I see
There
tonight.
you
Wish I may, wish I might. Fix my grammar tonight.
Oh
Nice
God. Bravo on that one.
Thank you.
And the best part about all this, look at what it's for besides PlayStation 4.
Why me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Go
I just
on.
watched the trailer for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever song music they're using for that one's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, it's
And then, like, my other thought is, this is trippy.
it really is because it's just like this is completely spin-off and it has nothing to do with the actual stories of the actual games.
But is the music actually like?
Oh yeah,
From the
it's like
games?
the music's it's just
Okay.
remixes from the actual games.
Because this music that they're using here is like, oh, that's pretty. I can get down with that.
Exactly. Like if you're digging that music, you should just hear like the regular versions that they're remixed from. They're pretty sick. But yeah, I will say this, Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight. You don't know this, Brian, but Scoots and I know this. The context of what's happening in this trailer
Yeah.
is ironically funny. Scoots knows what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
well, without talking about the actual Persona 3 game, like if you played the games, just looking at this
Yeah.
trailer, yeah, it's funny. But that's the dancing games. Scoots, might you be playing this on your Vita?
Wait, wait. How do you play a dancing game on a Vita? Because correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this gonna be like other games where like you have the like Kinect or the PlayStation Move?
No. It's more like
Oh.
the Project Diva games where the notes are flying across the screens and
You
you
just gotta
hit
hit the buttons.
Yeah,
You
hit the
gotta match
buttons.
That's not
Or you can use a
Game.
touchscreen or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of these cool ones. Like the reason the Persona dancing one wasn't that great is because I think like the way they did the notes flying across the screen and having to hit it wasn't that great. It didn't like sit well with a lot of people. But I'm hoping they fix it in these ones. We'll see.
Scott, if you get it on Vita, I need to see a playthrough of this.
Mm-hmm.
I request a playthrough.
I'm laughing so hard because
Well,
the
then you-
Vita is so
probably
dead over
want-
here.
I was gonna say then you probably want the PlayStation 4 version.
Nope, Vita.
Exactly. See, Brian gets it. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita.
Really?
The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots is the only man alive with a Vita. The running gag here for all you new listeners here is that Scoots
No, Bert has the PlayStation TV.
That's not a Vita. That's not a Vita, Scoots. You're the only man alive with the Vita, and you're desperately trying to keep it alive.
Yeah, you must play.
You must
Dancing
play Vita
Moonlight
games.
on the Vita.
You just reminded me of something
Coming
I
out
need to
spring
get
of
for that
2018.
system.
What was that?
I have to get this like attachment for the Vita to give it, extra buttons.
Yeah,
Oh god, I don't think you need that.
that's
I think
great.
I need it. Then I can play those Virtual Console or whatever
Scoots.
PlayStation 1 classics.
Scoots.
Play the original Tomb Raider.
Shut up! I'm desperate.
For what it's worth, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the Vita situation. It's such a like cool handheld, but they fucked it up so bad.
Marketing.
I know. Like that handheld had potential. It was really cool looking. I really liked it.
Oh well.
That's
Too bad it wasn't
that's
cool.
why I'm laughing. It's just like they blew it. The Vita is the joke, not that you're trying to support it.
I don't know.
I commend your dedication to the system.
I think I have not supported it since.
There hasn't been any games on it.
You want to know what my last game I bought actually for the system was?
What's that?
Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
That's good. It's fitting. It's fitting.
Well, there you go. This is the sequel.
Yeah, it ties into it.
Yep. It's gonna be canon. You gotta make it canon.
Make that canon. Our next news story, Resident Evil Revelation. I'm surprised it was spelled correctly in the docket because Capcom usually misspells that, so we used that to misspell that too.
That's
But
me.
Revelations 1 and 2 is going to be released on Nintendo Switch later this year. Also,
Hey, that's
Hey.
a collector's item. That's
And-
a collector's item now because it's misspelled.
You know what?
oh yeah, it is. That's true. The box art, Revelations.
Was that legit?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh god.
Capcom really misspelled their own game titles.
Oh,
Resident Evil Revelations.
bastards.
You know, it's like everybody at
I'll
Capcom
take a
is
picture of
currently
you,
on a
Brad.
downward spiral.
Can we get more games for the Switch that aren't just like remakes or reports?
You just hit the nail on the head of why this is a problem.
Please?
Like,
Brian?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm sitting
Not-
there reading this and I'm like released on the Switch and I'm like, why? Like,
you know, because
'Cause
there's
they're
the
bringing
Revel
Skyrim onto the Switch, which no one asked for.
the Revelation fans were all 10 of them were parked outside Capcom's parking lot saying,
They're the
"We
only-
can't
they're the only
play, we can't play."
They're the only
telling
kids that
me.
got Switches.
They're all holding their Switches up, and the Capcom guy looked out the window like, "No, here's what actually happened. The real story." All the Monster Hunter fans gathered outside the parking lot holding up their Switches, and the Resident Evil guy peeked his head out the window. He's like, They
He's
clearly
an
want
intern
Resident
for
Evil.
Resident
Yeah.
Evil.
Guys,
He's like, guys, I know what we need.
there's guys gathered outside the parking lot, and they're all clamoring for Resident Evil Revelations on the Switch.
Yeah, see, they're just holding up their Switches. That's what they need.
That's what they want. So I think what really happened was
We want this.
Capcom saw the good sales of Street Fighter hype. Oh, what is it? Street Fighter 2? What's it called on Switch?
Ultra Street Fighter.
Ultra.
2.
Ultra Street Fighter 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So they saw the good sales for that, and they were like, well, we did promise that we were going to start putting more games on the Switch if it sold well.
Yeah, when I saw that Capcom was going to be a developer for Switch, this is not what I was thinking.
You were like, oh, finally, that means we're going to be getting some cool new games for it. We're going to get
Legitimate Capcom console games.
all Okami 3, Devil May Cry 5,
I would get into Devil May Cry just if they
You know
put it on
what?
the Switch.
Beautiful
you know what?
Joe 4,
Onimusha?
Oh my god, I would love that.
right? Onimusha, yeah, exactly.
Oh. Nope.
No,
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, not even Resident Evil, Revelations.
No, Umbrella Corp.
Oh, that would be the nail in the coffin.
If they
either
ported-
Capcom and the Switch.
I would laugh
Esports
my
edition.
ass off so hard if they did that.
We call it Umbrella Corp. Esports Omega Edition.
Oof. Now on the Switch.
Pre-order now for your cool hunk skins.
Now you two can do stupid moves.
No, if you
Along
pre-order
with
the
the
game
stupid
now,
running.
if you pre-order the game now, you get something inside the game case besides just the game.
Yeah, we'll send you like our thanks
there's so much room in those cases.
That is true. That's true. Like, the Switch
Frustrating.
cases are just like, you open it, it's like, that's it? First time I opened the Switch case, I'm like,
The
wow.
cartridge is smaller than the 3DS, but the case is double the size.
I know, it's like, this is unnecessary.
Like, at least throw in, like, a little art book or something.
Something. It's like,
Just something.
get some weight in there. Like, you pick it up, you're like, is there anything in this thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna freaking throw the case away and
Exactly. It's,
forget my games in there.
the cool thing is, like, that they have reversible art on most of them.
Yeah.
But, like, you're never gonna see it, because at least on my
No.
bookcase, I just put it in there, and it's like, wait. I can see the spine, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, and plus, I mean, once you have the game, a lot of people put games in the little carrying cases or whatever, so you don't...
Oh, yeah, so
you're
you
not
don't ever
constantly
look at
open
the
up
case, yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bookcase just full of, like, empty game cases, and all the CDs
Yeah.
and stuff like that are in their, like, CD books or whatever you call
like
those.
an actual, like, protector or carrying
Yeah,
case or
exactly. It's like, the cases are just there for show. It's like a library. In case anybody
Yeah.
walks in my room, they're like,
That's what
oh,
I do.
cool, look at that. Like, you have a huge library. I'm like, yeah, I do. Go ahead and open them up. They're not going to damage anything. Just
I got
books
those
in
all
there.
for free.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
you know about all that, Brian. You've been
Yeah.
to my place. You
Oh,
see-
yeah. You are the, like, game lord.
He may be the game lord, but I'm the Funko
Modern.
Pop man.
Oh yeah, you are the Funko
Yeah.
Pop man.
I currently have 100 and, what was it, 120
Jesus.
something plus.
I want a full tour of your shelf.
I want to do it, but I don't. My webcam won't reach that far.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
Hey,
unless I
it was
record it on my
nice
phone,
to-
on my phone, on my phone,
I'll
put, on my pony, on my phone with potato quality.
I'll link you a 32-foot.
USB extension cable.
There you go.
Oh, I knew
think-
that was coming.
You too could just drag your camera all over the place.
Shaky hand
around
cam
your
makes
little
for
tiny
good
room.
video.
Hey, I'll give you the view. I'll like it and subscribe.
And you too.
I'll
can
like and
just,
comment,
like,
subscribe to
put-
that.
Then you too could put your camera directly on top of your TV, so we could have the reaction
Screw it, I'll get a GoPro.
right there.
There you go.
in
Put it
front
on
of your
my head.
TV.
Get one of those cameras that all the vloggers use.
Exactly. And then I'll be like, hey guys.
And make Bert sick.
Oh, I want. That's my goal in life.
Isn't that right, Bert Head? Yeah, we gotta make him sick. Or
That's
you
right.
sick.
We didn't talk about Revelatons at all. Is there anything to talk about?
It's because it's not
There's
worth
nothing to
it.
talk
It's
about.
nothing. It's just like one
It's
in
the same game
it's
you have
the-
played in the past.
And it's just another stupid game ported to the Switch.
another of many.
Screw off, Nintendo.
Like-
And
The whole
Everyone
point of
involved.
this story was to let people know, hey, this is what Ultra Street Fighter 2 has gotten you.
Yep. Good job
No,
buying
no,
the game and
you know what?
supporting it.
You know
Like,
what? They didn't even do Mega Man Collection.
Nope.
what the fuck's up with that? I would buy that.
Here's the problem, because we know already, people have played Resident Evil Revelatons all the time already. They've played it. They've gotten their fill.
Yeah.
Who's gonna buy it on Switch? Exactly. That game's gonna bomb. Or probably not bomb, it's probably gonna sell decent. I'm sure there are people, because people
I
mean-
need game on their Switches right now,
Well,
so...
that
I mean,
or just
10
diehard Resident Evil fans.
It's
Exactly.
okay, 10 scoots will buy that game.
They'll double dip on it too.
Yep.
That's
They'll
20
triple
copies
dip.
right there. So like, they're gonna buy it. It's not gonna sell as well. And they're gonna be like, it didn't sell the 5 million copies we expected. So we're gonna move our productions of Switch related games to esports now.
It's
Umbrella
like, no.
Core 2 for
Yep.
for Steam.
No, it's just like, it's like, it didn't sell good on the Switch. All right, we're not making Switch games anymore.
Here's Resident Evil 8 for every system but the Switch.
Yep.
And you're like,
It's
great.
like, well, screw you, Nintendo. We're not supporting you anymore.
I really want them to make a Resident Evil 8 in the style of 7. 7 was so good to me.
Resident Evil 8 now on the Wii U.
Oh my god.
With extra VR within more VR.
Except for the Wii U.
Exactly. Except for Wii U.
Because they're not ahead of their time.
You gotta get like the Wii U gamepad with the screen and like attach it to your head, so it's like in front of your eyes at all times.
But you still gotta use the gamepad to control
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You gotta get your hands on your head, basically. So
I
this
mean,
is-
there was a concept with the Switch where it connects to a VR like attachment.
hang
yeah,
on.
but it's not
Let me hold the
really,
Switch
like-
right there. It's kind of a little bit heavy. I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of weight to it.
Well,
Have
if you put a headset or like a headgear, a piece, and put the weight in the bag, I guess.
I was
wouldn't
gonna
feel
say,
it.
have you ever messed with a PlayStation VR? That thing is pretty heavy.
That's true.
I have not.
That thing made my head like all heavy and hot. Gross.
Yeah.
I was gonna
But
say
fun as hell.
it made your head shrink.
Imagine putting a giant headset over that giant VR helmet. Then
Then
Yeah,
you
no,
got
thank you.
real neck problems. That's the VR experience you deserve.
Well, just put the actual headphones like around your neck and then up to your ears.
yeah.
That works, yeah.
And then just lean your chin down so you hold it up.
I hear those things get really hot and sweaty in there if you wear them too long.
Well, when
They do.
I played it, it fucking was like horrible.
You guys should do a live stream of you guys playing, what's it called? Here They Lie. I hear that game's really good on VR.
Well, Scoots got the VR.
That's a joke. Don't play that game. It'll make you vomit. It's really bad.
I like games that make me feel that way though.
Oh, no, it's
Just
not.
well, not for serious play,
I was
but
gonna
just
say,
for like
not for the
fun.
game itself, but for the frame rate drops and how dizzying it
God.
is. Yeah. Here They Lie. It'll make
Wanna
you
know how bad
lie.
it was?
I'd still try it.
Want to know how bad it was? Okay, Brian, we were like we were doing that VR test for Resident Evil 7. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then you were all getting freaked out. It's like, oh god, it's so dark here. Oh, it's a chair. Oh god.
I wouldn't say I was. Hang on. I wouldn't say I was getting freaked out. I was more like, oh, there's a chair. Oh, cool. Why is there a chair in the corner?
It's like, oh, no, because you were like, oh god, is something gonna be behind me? Oh no, 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 no.
Well, because I don't
It's a
trust
test.
you or the game.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Shivers down my
Hey.
spine.
Love that song.
I'm like, dude, I'm right next to you. I'm not behind you. I'm not in front of you.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not there to like freak you out.
I'm not gonna lie,
In
Brian.
my defense, every time you said something, it seriously sounded like you were coming from a different part of the room.
That's awesome.
So I was just like, what the? I was like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, Brian. If you did that and I was there, I'd probably try to spook you out.
See,
You would do that.
It'd be really funny.
I mean, I would agree it would be funny, but I don't trust people, so I'm
Exactly.
like,
I do it to Scoots too.
Well, I know you do it to me,
Yeah,
and then I'll be the guy that freaking like reverse headbutts you.
I know, and I'd laugh really hard though. I'd be like, "You broke
I-
my nose, dude."
see, I'd just squeal like a girl and be like, all right, that was funny, you got me.
You got me. You got
Please
me.
don't record and upload that.
Please don't put this on YouTube.
As you're holding your phone up, like, what?
Like, and I'm holding it up on the side.
Yeah.
I'm holding it up front way so that way it's got that nice aspect ratio.
That shitty vertical recording.
Yeah, vertical, not horizontal. I hate when people record like that. It kills me. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, the borders.
It's okay. That game successfully made me jump. Resident Evil 7.
See? You're
Yeah.
doing me shit, and then you're like, oh, it made me jump.
Guys, we need to get on subject here. Stop talking about Resident Evil 7, which is good and scary.
And talk about
Revelation.
Revelation.
But
Coming
yeah,
out. Hey,
it is confirmed
never
now
mind.
that
Coming
It
out
is
August
confirmed.
29th.
for Xbox and PS1,
Oh, right.
which is later. This year.
PS1.
Or PS4. Sorry.
You heard it here for folks. You heard it, folks. Here, I'm having a stroke.
It's it's being re-released on the PS1. So if you don't have one, you better go get one now.
Get one now. It's gonna be retroactively fitted to work on it. It'll be great.
Sony's doing a PS1 Classic.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh my god, I'd get
yeah.
that.
August 29th is when you can get Resident Evil Layatons.
Not even Revelations, Layatons.
Resident Evil Lays.
Capcom's gotta hate us right now. The only thing we talk good about them is Monster Hunter.
Zombie flavored chips. Lays.
That,
It'd probably be better than their current flavor, the new flavors they have.
which is Bankrupt. Bankrupt does not taste good.
Bankrupt and shitty Switch ports.
Yeah. They got two flavors, bankruptcy and switchport. Switchport tastes like a Switch cartridge, and bankruptcy tastes like a homeless man.
Switch cartridge. That's the best taste for Lay's chips.
That's better than homeless person.
Oh.
Let's move on to the next news story.
Next story.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon new form of Lycanroc confirmed, basically a new form called Dusk was first shown. of green eyes like Sonic and will be available to capture on November 17th, 2 days before my birthday.
When you say that available to capture, is that when Ultra Sun and Moon come out, or is that are they porting that to the current Sun and Moon too?
It sounds
No.
like
It sounds like the actual like Ultra Sun and
Well, because
Moon.
like they don't have, I haven't seen at least yet an actual release date for it. So that's why I was curious.
same. I don't know. We should
mean, if
probably
it is
we should
November
probably
17th,
have
cool.
a background searcher going on for that, but that's fine.
Well, that's what I was doing earlier, trying to do earlier, but like I said, I haven't found anything on it.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Lycanroc is nothing compared to Rockruff. I love my Rockruff.
No, initial release date November 17th. So
He's a good boy.
he's okay.
No,
Let's
Rockruff
be
is the
honest.
single. Is the no? It's the best. He's
you're
the.
not. No, you never use that thing. You know what you use?
I couldn't use him in the. I couldn't use him.
Use a Jamaican horse.
I used my spirit animal. Okay, look, he was more
Spirit animal's a
viable.
horse.
He was more viable for tournaments. Yeah, Dreadhorse. He's really cool.
Thought your spirit animal's a wolf.
Well, it would be, but not in the Pokemon world. Lycanroc doesn't have the skills to pay the bills like Mudsdale did.
Skills to make them-
Mudsdale was like, you hit your.
I
Hang
shake my
on.
fist at you.
Your resistance makes my defense harder.
Not the only thing it made harder.
Exactly. I'm like, Mudsdale, go get him. He's like, I got this.
And you're just sitting there on the DS like, oh yeah.
My Mudsdale ran a train on the whole team. So, like,
To be fair, I almost beat it.
you almost did until my Growlithe pulled a fighting move on yours. You were really shocked about that.
I was like, that thing knows that.
You were
What?
like, what the hell? I was like, yeah. My fire dog knows all the moves. He's a good boy.
Why wasn't that recorded? Because you don't have a 3DS.
Because I don't have a 3DS capture.
I
could ghetto cam it.
No one wants to
Shit.
spend $500 on that.
No, it's too
Oh.
expensive.
do it.
Wait for the Switch Pokemon, then we'll
Not
talk.
before getting a new
Just-
graphic card.
Just set up a Patreon and have a crowdfund.
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
3DS capture. And then so you can-
Crowdfund me to get a new graphics
if
card.
people, if people really want to see you streaming the 3DS games, crowdfund yourself.
Exactly. But yeah, that's about it for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
That-
Now we're
yeah.
gonna go into our final news story, which is the most hype: Sonic Mania.
Yes.
Sonic Mania
My hype. So
Tomorrow.
excited for this game.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, well, tonight at midnight.
That's right, the
You can
15th.
catch me at a Springfield Walmart in line. Hopefully they have them.
You can catch him outside. How about that?
If if they don't have them, I'm gonna have to make a hurry run back home sad. And down
Did you
digital
say a
version.
Harry run back home?
a hurry run.
Oh, I thought you said Harry. I was like, okay.
No, it was a combination of a hurry and sad.
Oh. Just like I hitched a ride on the hairy homeless man back home. Gotta get my
That's
Mania.
what it takes.
If that's what it takes. Whatever it takes to get Mania.
Catch me streaming on Twitch before then.
It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. This is every classic Sonic fan's wet dream.
I seriously, mostly just the Studiopolis Zone music because that one's the best one.
Oh, it's so
I have been playing this while at work.
Mm.
I have a 30-minute extended version of this song. Every night, I put both headphones in, max volume, just go at it, and I'm like, I'm in happy place.
It's so good.
Like,
It's
I'm
like
so
it captures the essence of like what made
It's
Sonic CD's
everything-
soundtrack so
yeah.
good.
like you said, it's everything an original Sonic fan could hope for.
It's so good. And like I don't know if you saw it, Ryan, but they released the Stardust Speedway music as well.
I've seen it. Okay, yeah, Scott and I talked about this one. I
I
saw
actually
it.
did- I just
listened to it.
Go on.
Eh. I still like it. I still like it.
Ooh.
I still like it. But it's not the famous Stardust Speedway that everyone loves, or the one I love at least.
Which version is that? The past version?
The
I
I don't care for that one. I mean, it
Oh.
starts off with one, but it's the one when you're racing Metal Sonic.
Are you talking about? Okay, now here's the question: U.S. version or Japanese version?
I think it's Japanese version. Because every time I find it on
I know
YouTube,
what you're talking about.
yeah.
The
with the piano.
the siren going off in the background, and it goes.
Not just that, but it's the, yeah, yes.
Yeah, that one.
That one, I love that version. I mean, the other ones are good.
You talking about the generation remix of that Metal Sonic fight was so damn good. When I heard it the first time, I was like, I had to pause the game and like relieve myself because it was.
Like, okay, so like, I kid you not, like before I started playing Generations and I got to that part in the game, before I even got there, because I was playing it for a little while and I stopped, and then I started playing CD and I got to there.
Oh.
So then I did that, and then the Generations version, I was just like, oh, this is
that's fresh.
I was like,
it's fresh. You're like, that's fresh in my head.
That version of the song is my absolute favorite.
Okay,
Don't get me wrong.
I will give you that.
I heard it's still good. I still like the Mania version.
See, I had to put away my cocked gun. See, I was about to be your cannon death when you
just
said
slide
that.
It back
I was just gonna put that back in the pocket.
No, don't get me wrong.
I'll save it for later.
Is great.
Okay.
It's
I
not
thought you
my
was gonna go in the wooden gun mode.
I was heading there.
Yeah.
God.
And then since we're back on the topic of Mania, I was doing a lot of Googling and didn't find much. As far as I know, the collector's edition is the same all around.
Yeah, it's the same all around. You're not gonna get a physical version of the game. It just comes with the statue, the cool cartridge.
Cartridge with a gold ring.
With a gold ring in there.
Box itself is like
it's massive.
kick-ass.
It's really big. It looks really nice, and it's got that old school Sega Genesis in America.
Yeah,
we
and
call
it's
it
got
Genesis design.
Yeah, and I like the statue because not only is it on a Sega Genesis base.
Oh yeah, a Model 1 no less.
Switch, but you flip that little switch, and you'll get the classic Sega intro. And that's the sole reason I wish I had this collector's edition because I love that.
It's so good.
Sad.
Scoots has a Model 1, and I'm trying to kill him to get it.
I have one somewhere, but I honestly have no idea where it is.
Oh, I have a Model 2 Sega Genesis.
That is
What are you trying to do to me?
That is my Sega
nothing,
Genesis.
Scoots. Nothing.
Still works and everything.
I just want to come over and play some Sonic Mania with you. That's all. Yeah.
You know what? It's also it's Mania. Did you see the recent video they put out? Sega or Sonic Nintendo's
The intro?
YouTube page? Yeah, they put out the opening for the game.
Yeah, everybody and their mom has been tweeting at me about that.
Well,
you should react to it. And I'm like,
yeah. Well, okay, so I'm curious about it. So it shows them coming out of the same elevator as the pre-order trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that is going to be because I wonder how the game's going to work. Is it going to be like the classic games where it's just you're running straight through all the levels and there's no between? You're just next level, next level.
Oh, I see what
Or
you
is there
mean.
going to be like a hub world? Because he's on this little hub world track that's got all the rings and he keeps jumping through the levels. Like he jumped through Studiopolis Zone and
Could just be for show, but I'm actually I'm kind of like you, but not in the same way as tweens. But as far as the only classic Sonic game to have stage transitions was Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
The story would progress the stage. You know why you're going from Mushroom Hill to Flying Battery because at the end of the boss, the
Knuckles
flying
hits the button and
exactly.
So,
it transitions into the next stage.
Yeah, but even then, it's all smooth. You're playing the game.
Yeah.
There's a little cutscene or whatever you want to call it.
It's
Next
barely
level.
even a cutscene. It's just exactly. In the 1, 2, and CD, it's just you beat the stage. Face
Boom,
black.
Yeah.
And
Black screen and you're in the next
and
area.
here's the next area. It's how'd I get here? But
So,
yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be a little hub world where you see the levels and you go through it, because the other thing that caught my attention, everyone's attention, obviously, is the little gang of robots, Eggman robots or whatever.
Oh, the Egg Robos?
Yeah, is there an actual, story plot? Question mark?
And because they're gonna be, if there is a story, it's gonna be minimal, as it should be in a Sonic game.
And if that's fine, but
they're gonna
I'm
tell
very
that
curious on
story.
how that's gonna be happening.
Exactly. To this day, and Scoots, since I know Sonic 3 and Knuckles is your favorite, one of my favorite things about that game, even when I was a kid and I played that, without any words spoken at all in that game, you could understand what was happening.
Yeah.
You understood what Knuckles was doing. He was freaking your shit up. But then you realize when you get to that part in Sonic 3 and Knuckles when, like, Eggman betrays him.
Yeah, or
And-
like you just play as Knuckles.
Exactly, and you're like, that's good storytelling in a Sonic game. I don't think, like, any Sonic game after, besides, like, you know, the obvious ones, like Adventure and all that.
Of course.
But, yeah, not counting those, like, has had, like, a really good story in it. It's like, it's so basic, but, like, it got the point across. That's all I really needed.
And so that's why I was like, you know, I watched this video and I'm like, alright, like, are we gonna have a plot? Or is this just gonna be levels, play these levels?
Which is fine either way.
Yeah,
But I get what you
totally
mean.
fine.
I get what you mean.
And I don't know if you also noticed, I only noticed this because someone was commenting on it. One of the scenes there where it showed like all the rings with the levels, one of them was the Lava Reef Zone from Sonic 3, and then Hydro City Zone.
Ooh. Okay,
Oh.
okay, Brian, I had to stop you right here. I had to catch you on something.
Yes.
You said Hydro City.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
You're not crazy, because a lot of people I know say Hydrocity.
No, it's Hydro City.
I know it again. I do. I
What is
sometimes
Hydro City?
I sometimes make that mistake, and I'm like Hydrocity Zone. I'm like,
Oh
wait,
no, I've been calling it Hydro City since the very first time I played Sonic 3 and
that's
Knuckles.
that. Okay, yeah. A lot of people I know, including myself, sometimes will call it Hydrocity
Yeah.
on accident. I'm just like, whoops.
But no, yeah, so those two were like in the little rings with all the other levels. So
Oh my God,
I wondered
Hydro
if that's
City.
a little like nudge saying like, oh hey, we brought these levels too.
Hydro City
we know what
Act
the ring
2
flying
is.
battery.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true. Hydro City
So-
Act 2 is still one of my favorite, like, classic
I-
jams. I love the music in that.
I have a love and hate relationship with it just because like
The
yes,
level
music's
itself.
great, the level itself is okay, but especially at that very beginning part, if you mess up
crushing
on
wall?
the wall crushes, you die and you're done.
Mm-hmm, yep.
I fucking hate that.
Oh my God, just
But-
like you could tell Michael Jackson just like,
Oh yeah.
he had a hand in that soundtrack and you can hear it.
Oh yeah, the Sonic 3 and Knuckles soundtrack was by far different than any other of the games.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
any
it's
of the
like-
other games.
Like, and it's hard to rank the soundtracks for me, but like, obviously, you know what's gonna be number one for me. CD is gonna be tops.
Oh yeah.
Then 3 and
like a lot of
Knuckles, I think, would go second.
Then 2 and 1.
Then 2, 1.
Yeah.
2 is really good. It's like, but
2
3 and Knuckles
is
has
good.
more, and it's composed by Michael Jackson, so that's a bonus. So,
Yeah, and when 3 and Knuckles came out, like its soundtrack in itself just has a different. It's the
Different.
same as the other ones, but it has a a new feel.
it's so
Different, And that's what brings us back to full circle to Mania, because every
Which
time I
also
hear the
sounds-
soundtrack from Mania, I get super excited.
And I don't blame you. We all can't wait to play Mania.
If I could, or if I knew how, I'd be playing Studiopolis Zone in the background while Twitch streaming. Because I hope that's the very first level, because I am just super excited to get into that one.
Oh, you know it's gonna be Green Hill or some variant of
You
it.
think they're gonna come back to that?
They-
Green or Emerald Hill?
Yeah, because like that's what everybody's complaining. Like, oh, they keep
Yeah.
doing Green Hill, and I'm like, no,
That's
not
what
really.
I kind of hope. Well, but yeah.
It's like that's Sonic's staple stage. Like,
Well,
I don't hear people complaining when Mario World 1-1 gets used every game. Like, da 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 da. You know, it's like, oh great, this stage again.
Well, okay,
Or the
but
cave
in Mario
stage.
in Mario games, at least all the canon ones, I guess, besides like Galaxy or whatever. The back for most of them, not all levels, but they're always the same.
Well, and for the most part, Sonic, when they do the Green Hill zones, they've been different.
Yeah.
Like Emerald Hill is completely different from Green Hill. They have the
And then-
same like color palette, sure,
yeah.
but like,
Well,
and
then,
Green Hill in Advance 3 wasn't even Green Hill; it was Sunset Hill.
Yeah.
But with the
was,
Green Hill music,
What was the first one? CD Palm Tree. Panic?
Palm Tree Panic, yeah,
Yeah. So even that one's it's similar,
yeah, and
but different.
Sonic 3 was Angel Island Zone, and Sonic and Knuckles was Mushroom Hill.
Yeah.
And every
so they've
game
got
after
several,
that,
like niches, but
yeah, and then Sonic Adventure was Emerald Coast. Sonic Adventure 2 was City Escape, and et cetera, et cetera. It's like they haven't really used Green Hill every time. They did
I wouldn't mind if they had a version of Green Hill, but I don't think I'd want that at the beginning, because then I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
this
But
level.
yeah, Green Hill is definitely overused.
Yeah.
I can see that, but at the same time, it's fine.
But it's
And, like-
a staple, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I
It's
won't
not
be
going
mad.
away.
I won't be mad if that's the first level, but I'll be like, okay. I
Like-
see where this is going.
Just so before we get off the Sonic Mania topic here,
Of course.
what is the stage you guys hope for? Like, what's your favorite classic stage if it's not already in Mania, and what are you hoping it's in?
Last Sanctuary.
Sky, you like Sky Sanctuary? Wow. A lot of people I hear don't like that one because the endless pits.
You know what? I'm gonna go off the. I'm gonna go with the most, or the not the most popular one.
Okay.
Marble Garden from Three and Knuckles.
Ooh, that's
Just because it's not
Ooh.
too
Yeah.
bad. It's a long stage.
it is.
The music's
this-
not terrible.
The part 1 and the part 2, like, because
Oh,
part
yeah.
2, yeah,
Death Egg Zone.
Ooh.
that's gonna have to be in
Yeah.
there at some point.
But see,
because
here's my other
we're-
question: like,
Mhm.
what's the ratio to new to just remade levels?
Exactly. We don't
Because it
know.
could just be all remade levels, and then here we made new 5
Well-
levels.
The rumor was there's 6 new zones and there's 9 old ones.
Okay, see, that's not a bad ratio.
It's a pretty meaty game, especially if there's like 2 acts per zone.
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
the rumor, though.
I'd
That's
be
the
okay
rumor.
with that.
Me too.
But I'm
I'm
afraid
gonna be
it's gonna be like,
Oh, go
here's 10 remade games, and then here's 3 new levels.
Yeah, Bert was talking to me about this the other night. He's not the biggest Sonic fan. In fact, he hates the
Yeah.
character, and he's like, this game seems very safe, and I was like, yes, but remember all the times Sonic didn't play it safe, and look at the games we got when that happened. I'm
Yeah.
like, we kind of need him to go safe for like one time just to get himself like back on track, and then the game after this can be completely new levels if they want. I'm sure they're
Right.
just testing the waters of Mania and being like, well, let's see if 2D sells, even though Sonic 4 sold amazing, even though that game took
We don't talk about 4.
took the probably what could have been the best title for this one. Sonic 4. Sonic Mania could have been Sonic 4.
But hey, I don't know if you knew this. I just read this the other day. When they were making Sonic CD, it
Mhm.
was titled Project Mania.
Originally?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
know
no,
that.
it wasn't gonna be originally Sonic Mania, but it was just called Project Sonic Mania.
Oh, I didn't know that. I do know that Sonic CD was originally supposed to be Sonic 2 for Sega CD, but they changed it.
Yeah. So like, I even like it more that it's being called Mania because it's we're back to the original 2D platforming, and
Okay.
they use that. I don't know if that's why they called it that, but
It could be.
I found that story somewhere and I was like, that's kind of cool.
That's cool. Thanks, Brian, for telling me that.
Yeah.
You told me something I as a Sonic fan didn't know, and that's very rare.
Yeah, I was glad to find that.
Add a the more you know music cue right there. Well, I think we talked enough about Mania here.
Well,
Wait! I didn't get to say my favorite stage.
okay.
Let me go through. You know what? I'm gonna go real controversial. I got 2, and they're both from Sonic 1.
Okay.
I'm going Marble.
Ooh.
What's it called? The second level. Oh my God!
I
What
think
is
it's
it?
just called Marble Yard or
Marble. I think it's Marble Yard. The one
talking
with the
about Sonic
lava. Sonic
Marbles.
One.
Marble.
Marble Garden.
Marble Garden. I like that level a lot. I know people hate that level. I love lava levels.
Nope.
And-
Nope. See. Nope.
I love it. It's so.
Well, okay. They're not.
You
As
know what?
bad.
You know what I like about this level is the spin top for Marble Garden Zone. I like that thing.
The spin top. Oh, Marble Garden. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no! We're
No,
he's talking about something different.
Oh,
Yeah, we're talking about the lava one from Sonic 1, the second level in Sonic 1.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
no,
that
like
I
the spin
love
top.
that one.
I like the spin top too, except for like half the time it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you just
My bad, I wasn't listening.
no, you're fine. I mean, you heard Marble and you're like, aha, Marble Hill.
It's all good.
Like, and besides that, they have to have
Yeah,
Starlight
it's called
Zone in
Marble
there.
Zone.
Have to have what?
Starlight Zone.
Starlight Zone's pretty good.
Yeah,
They have to put that in there.
But then again, I like the Spring Yard Zone.
Spring Yard
That
Zone
one's
was
good
cool.
too. It's the precursor to Casino Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Casinos, or the fucking whatever, well, the one was from 3 and Knuckles. That one sucked.
Which one? The
The Casino.
The one where you have to hold down. You know, Sonic 3, the damn infamous. What was that? That weird jumping thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Casino Night
pillar
Zone.
that, yeah, it's
No.
like a pillar that turns, and you gotta push up and down on the stick to move it. I just hate the music in that one. Like,
Oh
it's
my
awful.
God. Okay, I know what you're talking. You're talking about
Yeah.
Carnival
Where
Night
Knuckles-
Zone.
Carnival Night.
Yes. Where
Okay.
The second act is lights out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. You were talking about
I
the.
hate that one.
Yeah. Everyone hates
Well,
that one.
no, not as much as the Sand Dauntless Zone. The Sand Palace Zone. Fuck that.
Okay, I know we're talking about Sonic a lot here, but whatever. Look, I don't see how anybody got stuck in Carnival Night Zone with the red and white pillar that you're supposed to press up and down on. I never got
was
stuck
for
there.
like 10 minutes.
I never got stuck there. I don't know why, but
Well, because
what
I would stand on it and I would rotate the stick.
mm-hmm.
They're trying to move, and so anytime I hit up or down, it would move. But I didn't catch that was what it was doing, and I'm like, what the f am I doing here?
I can understand how people got caught. I never got caught on it. You know, all they really needed to do to fix that was have an up and down arrow on the tube.
Yeah, or make it move up and down instead of it's like turning when you stand on it.
Yeah,
So like
So,
you don't
yeah.
think
Misleading.
yeah.
I can see that. I agree though with the Sandopolis Zone. The second act
Well,
where you get
act-
stuck in
act
there
two.
where with
Well,
the ghost and shit,
yeah,
and that
I-
endless part, I hated that part.
I hated that too.
I got stuck there for
20
days
minutes
as a kid.
until the counter ran up and then you died.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, how do I get out of here?
Yeah, I still hate that. I've played through it 3 times now, and I hate that level every time.
I mean, I like it now that I know what to do. Like
I
there's
still
some
know
parts
what to do, and I still hate it.
there's some parts where I'm like, I like the part where you crush the little button and the sand starts filling up the room. You gotta get out of there before the sand crushes you. I like that.
Yeah, but I'm more focused on like crap. Where's the next light switch? Crap.
Yeah. Those spooky, scary ghosts.
Yeah,
Sonic
I
has a
hate
thing
that
for
part.
ghosts. I don't
they
think
do.
that's gonna be in Mania. Thankfully.
At least we won't see the Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1.
Oh god,
I love that one. I like all the levels
No.
of Sonic 1.
I don't.
A lot of people don't. Scrap Brain Zone. That's
Scrap
a
Brain-
nightmare. That's
Solid
a
Brain
nightmare.
Sucked.
That's the gauntlet. That's 3 zones of pure hell.
Yeah,
I have
not
my
very
own
many
path for
checkpoints
that.
either.
It's always the high path for that one.
Yeah,
you have to. If you don't, you're gonna die if you mess up once down there.
I've done all the paths for that, and then yes, all the ones down below suck.
I hate that whole like, nope.
I love the music though. The music's
After
so
Spring
good.
Yard Zone, I'm just like, nope.
The last boss though sucks in Sonic 1. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's not that fun.
I found Sonic like 3 and Knuckles like when I got to the end of it the first time playing through, and I was like, I didn't realize that was it. And then it starts doing the credit thing, and I'm like, wait. I was like, that was it?
What are you talking about for 3? Just 3 or just Knuckles?
Well, both. Like, well, Knuckles,
When you
just
connect
fight
them?
Metal Sonic, and then you're just like,
Oh.
oh, like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, Knuckles' campaign is a little weird.
And it's like the final boss with Metal Sonic wasn't like it was a little difficult at first because I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
But like once you know what he's doing, it's like, oh, okay, that's not hard.
The thing that makes it hard is Knuckles has a gimp jump. His jump
Yeah,
is not as
well-
high.
Well, that and if you jump and then like glide for a second, you have that like 2-second delay when you hit the ground. You can't move.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take a hit if you land on anything.
Yeah.
That's just to
Other
hold.
than that-
That's just to hold the glide and try to glide into whatever it is you're trying to hit.
Oh, you're talking about you were talking about Mecha Sonic.
Yeah, Mecha
Yeah.
Sonic.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I
different.
called him. To me, he's the original Metal Sonic.
Oh, the original Metal Sonic is Silver Sonic from Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that
yeah,
stupid
yeah,
one
yeah.
with the buzzsaw on his head.
Oh god, I hated that one.
That was the prototype 2 Metal Sonic in Sonic
Just
CD,
'cause-
which led to
just 'cause
Mecha
of
Sonic
that.
in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Huh.
I know
Yeah,
my
that
canons.
makes sense.
And then you can see all those Sonics in the what's it called? Egg Carrier Zone on Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah.
They're in those tubes.
Yep.
It's
I
a
just-
really cool
I just
callback.
finished playing through that one and ugh.
Adventure is rough.
let's just say I just did Sonic story. I played the first level of everybody else's story and then quit.
There you go. That's all you need to do. The Sonic levels are the only
thing. The true ending, but I was like, I can't.
It's not. It's rough.
It's terrible.
Except the Knuckles level. The Knuckles levels are okay. They're all right.
No.
They're fine. You just glide around in giant circles until you get a reading.
Yeah, but holy crap! When you're doing this speed highway, like I'm running around in circles and I never got anything.
It's better than the Sonic Adventure 2 radar, where it only detects the one emerald that you have to find first.
You know, I'm actually okay with that. Like,
you could be close to you could be right in front of the other one. It won't go off unless you get the first one.
You know how many times I'd find the other ones on accident?
Exactly.
Like I would just start the level and like 2 seconds later I'd run into it. And I'm like, oh, okay,
it's
one
closer.
down. Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, that actually like the 2 mechanics radar didn't bother me as much as the first one.
The first one is like if you're close to any of them, they'll all go off.
Yeah, but then you don't know which way you're going.
True, I guess that's a nightmare, but I don't know.
You could be in any direction. Like you're like, oh well, could be this one.
I'm getting a reading from this one.
Yeah.
Quick, get the Dragon Ball radar. All right, let's get this.
Seriously hyped for Mania.
We all are tonight.
Tonight at midnight.
Tonight at midnight.
My fingers crossed.
Mm-mm.
So glad I'm off tonight and tomorrow, so I can stay up all night for this.
I was gonna say, be sure to check your local retail or call your local retail for the Switch Collector's Edition if it got leaked out to that store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go there before. I'm gonna go there today, just to make sure.
Yeah.
And then if they don't, I'm just gonna go back at Walmart at midnight and be like, hey, you know.
I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this.
Like I don't care what happens. I want the game.
You just want it. Me too.
Yeah.
And finally, that is it for the gaming news. It's time to move on to the other news. Did you guys know Persona 5 will be getting an anime in 2018?
I sure did.
I did not.
This trailer is definitely safe for work, and it's also definitely safe to watch. No spoilers in there at all.
Is there a not safe for work version? I'm asking for a friend.
Yes, and it's on a popular website that I can't say.
Does it rhyme with corn?
Yes, and it also rhymes with tub.
Here, I got this. Don't worry.
Corn tub.
Corn tub.
All you need.
Oh, the link's not
Raspberry
working.
Pi.
This link's doing what yours was doing earlier into you.
It's taking you to like your web provider, going like, I don't know what's going on, but you can't go here.
Google's just like, this isn't secure, and it's not giving it to me.
Like, don't click this, you'll die.
Maybe I put an HTTPS on it. See if that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's getting an anime. It's gonna be cool to see what the actual canon MC acts like, what the main character of 5 acts like for reals. Because in Persona games, you make the main character act however you want him to. He could be nice, he could be mean, he could be a dick. He could
just be one of those main characters where he's like all over the place.
Yep, you could be you could be a senpai that has a huge harem.
Yeah.
You could do all that. You can do all of that. But I'm curious what the canon main character is going to be like in the anime, because whatever the anime does is going to be the official canon for that character now.
You know what? I have no idea anything about these games, but I'm gonna watch it and see how it plays out. Like,
no, don't do what I did.
I want to see if it's one of those things where if you can watch it,
don't do what I did.
Like, oh.
Don't do what I did. I watched Persona 4 anime instead of playing it, and I regret it because I was
really?
that was actually a really cool story. I would have really liked to have played through that.
Well,
but for me, when I play an RPG, if I already know the story, I'm not going to play it because the story is the only thing that's going to get me through it.
True. Valkyrie Revolutions.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think it's okay to say now that game is officially, the playthrough is officially dead.
You killed it.
We killed it,
I'm surprised you lasted this long.
In an unceremonious way too. So it's like the last part is the last part that's out on YouTube right now.
Because I was like, I wasn't watching them fully just because it was hard to watch.
They're not fun to watch.
I was like, every time I'd see it, I was like, wow, I'm surprised you're keeping up with it.
Oh my god. Like, legit, if you want to see me and Bert legit almost getting at each other's throats, watch the part where we're fighting ambiguously Tan Man. I think it's it's either the last part or the part before it. And like he's yelling at me to fight better, and I'm yelling at him like I'm doing the best I can in this god awful engine.
That's awesome.
It's pretty garbage. We're sitting there like why aren't you doing? I'm like I'm trying. It's like almost but not quite getting at each other's throats.
I'm gonna go find it.
Like it's so bad. I start going into like mocking territory. It's really funny.
Awesome.
Like it was worth it for that one part, but everything else, no, we're done. We couldn't do it anymore.
Well, congratulations on making it this far.
Yeah, the goal was to try to beat it so I could be like, take that. Like, everybody who told me I couldn't do it, but I honestly couldn't do it. 45 minutes of boring cutscenes with like 10 minutes of gameplay.
Like,
yeah.
I tried to watch the first one fully through, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, can we get to a game, please?
Yep. And
Yeah,
that's like, even the
bad.
commentary couldn't save it.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
We felt bad for that one. But
Yeah,
hey, if you want
I felt bad you had to play that.
it's no problem. I'm getting better. I'm still recovering.
Don't worry,
It's okay.
Mania will help you.
Oh, it sure will. I was gonna say, if you want to actually see me and Bert play through a semi-decent game of actual interesting commentary, watch our Until Dawn playthrough. VR is not the way to go. Do not watch our Valkyrie Revolution playthrough, but do.
Well,
Go watch it, but don't really. It's bad.
well, watch it just to sympathize with you.
Yeah, just have it playing as background noise if you need some company.
You know what? This makes me
You're
want to
doing
buy
the
the
deed.
game for you.
If you do that, I'm just gonna
So-
break it over. I'm gonna do a reaction of me breaking it over my knee.
I didn't say for you to
Perfect.
open it. It's just so you can look at that sweet, sweet wolf.
I don't want to look at it.
Collector's edition.
It's so bland and generic. It's the Emoji Movie of games.
Ooh.
I don't know about that.
I know about that. Trust me, as someone who's played 7 hours of it.
As I say, from the video I've seen, it's pretty accurate, I'd say.
Like, for an anime game, it is so boring. It is so dull. Let's sit around a
it's shame
table
'cause
and
you know
talk about this.
Somebody at an executive had to have looked at it and be like, yeah, we can sell this.
No, yeah, you're not wrong, but
So, like, what's wrong with them?
You want to
like,
know the problem?
what's the problem? What is one of the many problems, Scoots?
It didn't use Tony Taka's artwork.
Oh, and that's when you know what? That's when the rage comes in. It's building. Here comes the rage.
Other news.
Oh,
On to the
Well,
next-
Justin, you can catch these hands in Tekken.
Tekken tonight.
With
It's
my
now-
new
It's an
improved,
official challenge.
with my new improved bat top.
I
Just
look
on-
forward to it.
Just sit on the Discord and I'll just listen in while I'm at work and laugh.
It's time for my favorite part of the podcast, the Q&A session. If you would like to send us a question, you can leave a question in the comment section below, or you can tweet it out to me at the werewolf, or if you're feeling so daring, you can send it to mondaynightwolfcast@gmail.com. Hey Brian, what's that address?
Monday Night Wolfcast at gmail.com.
And he's the first person to do it the first try.
Hey,
You want to know what's funny about that?
What's that?
I did that like that because every time you come to this part when I'm listening and do it, I say it in my head over and over. I do it over and over anyway.
See, I was like, I do it so it's repetitive enough that people remember it.
So I just, as soon as you say it, like, and you always ask someone else to repeat it. I'm like, yep, it's this.
That was the test, Brian. You see, that was the test. If you had failed it, I was gonna edit in a gunshot, and you were gonna die. You're not gonna be in the rest of the part.
Jesus.
There's gonna be. Oh, we were playing. Well,
I was secretly planning your assassination
Why put Brian like on the spotlight? You're putting so much pressure on the poor guy.
because he's new. We gotta razz him. We gotta give him.
I saw that coming.
Yeah,
He already went through the interviewing process, and now you.
I'm gonna rough this guy up real hard and see if he's dedicated.
I've listened to 34 episodes. I know what's going on.
He
You're
knows
putting the gun
what's-
up against him just to realize that that's a wooden gun and it does nothing.
It's not even a one gun. It's just a water gun.
It's just exactly. I'm just like I'm coming at him real strong. But then the next podcast, I'm gonna be all relaxed and easy on him. I just need to see. I need to see if he can
Giggling as
handle the
usual.
pressure. Exactly, giggling like giving like little schoolgirl I am.
Perfect.
Exactly. But yeah, MondayNightWolfcast@gmail.com. We have one question coming in this week from who else but Jen the Wolf. 35. Hi, Jen.
Hi, I'm now part of this.
Yes, now Brian's got part. He's going to be answering the question in Bert's stead. We hope you like it.
I hope I can hold up.
Hopefully holds up as well.
Yeah.
So, his comment was referring to the last podcast, which reads, surprisingly, Japan loves Pearl more than from what I've heard, and they don't hate Marina either. It's mostly the European and US who despise her. Or maybe people hate her because Nintendo considers Pearl edgy. Hoping things won't be too one-sided later on, if only he knew, because this is before the Splatfest.
He was part of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, he was there with us. He was there taking those shots. So there was that.
He went to the gauntlet along with me against Mayo.
Mm.
We got destroyed, bodied. Then we prevailed through that just to realize our team didn't win.
It sucked. We still got seashells, but not as many as we would have if we won.
Yeah, I like my 23.
I got 26, I think.
Oh,
Because I was a queen.
Because I don't have...
Don't worry. We're already reserving clothes for you so you can order them off of us.
Don't worry. If I don't go broke this week, I'm buying that with Mania tonight.
More. Oh, that means we can get a gruesome foursome if Bert gets a Switch. Then we could go.
Jesus.
We can get it going.
Whoa.
I mean, he's already gruesome as it is.
The Wolfcast crew will become the gruesome foursome. That'll be the unofficial name. It's gonna be vile.
Make that a Discord chat room.
There we go. That's what I want.
Oh,
Welcome to the team, Brian.
I'm doing that.
I guess you've been a part of the team since the Ultimate Chicken Horse series, but still, we unofficially welcomed you to the channel that way. We didn't really even give you like a formal like, hey, new guy Brian. We just like, hey, we're playing with a new guy. We didn't even mention his
Some
name.
dude joined our Discord, and we're just gonna play this.
We're just gonna play with him. Hopefully he'll go away. But the rest of Jin's letter reads, I legitimately hate mayo and ketchup What? He hates mayo and ketchup in general, but if I had to pick one, it'd be ketchup. Okay, Jin, you lost me there. You lost
at least
me.
at least he chose the right one.
He chose the right one, but I didn't know he didn't like ketchup. This might affect the relationship from here on in.
He's a
Barbecue
bastard,
sauce.
isn't he?
He's a barbecue sauce man.
Not even barbecue sauce, mustard, I bet.
Ooh, that's rough.
Hey.
Dijon.
Dijon.
Hey, mustard's good.
I don't know about that.
No.
I like.
Bert will argue to death on that one. He does not like mustard.
I know he hates mustard.
Obviously, mustard's good. It was in one of the freaking Splatfest options.
Was it? Oh,
I said it wasn't.
I see what he did. I see what he did there. Okay, I was like, wait a minute,
Well,
was that for
to be
European?
fair, Asians technically don't like mustard.
Yeah, because
So
It's fair.
They couldn't really do it.
Mustard's an American thing only, I guess.
Smart.
How about relish? You know what?
Relish
With
is
a good
alright.
hot dog, it's I get some.
It's not the relish. It's the dog.
It's not the relish. It's how you use it.
I could just say sauerkraut right now.
Ooh, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth and answer this question. The question reads, he said, I missed an opportunity for a Rule 34 question, so I'll settle this for a dirty 35. Nice.
Jeez.
It's fuck, marry, kill time. Choose wisely, gentlemen. Bulma, Chi-Chi, and Android 18. Good luck. Android 13 is somebody completely different.
Before anyone continues, because I have no idea who these people are, but I'm going to guess.
Wait, you don't know?
Based on,
you don't know who? Okay, go
hang
on.
I'm gonna guess.
All right.
Are they from Dragon Ball?
Correct.
Okay, that's all I know. I don't know who they are. But
Okay, then wait. Don't look it up. Based on the name. No, I was gonna say based on the names. Going blind.
Well, I
Fuck,
could
marry,
do it
kill.
just based on the names. I could tell you based on the names.
All right, go on.
Based on the names, I would probably say that. This is funny. This is funny.
Yeah, this is welcome to the podcast.
How you pronounce it? Bulma?
Bulma,
Sure. Go with that one. I guess marry Chi-Chi and kill Android 18.
Scoots, your turn.
Oh, let's see.
That is rough.
Fuck Android 18, marry Chi-Chi, kill Boma.
Whoa.
I will go different.
Android 18 just sounds like she would just murder you in your sleep.
As long as you have money.
I think. Oh, this is hard. Hmm. I would F Bulma,
Thank you.
marry Chi-Chi, kill Android 18.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's-
Now,
I gotta agree with Brian here because.
I'm really glad that I chose this because now that I've looked them up,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is from the show or if someone made this, but there's like a GIF.
I
of
guarantee
her.
you someone made that or
There's
whatever
just a
you're looking
GIF of her just poking her tits repeatedly. And I saw this and I was like, good.
at. That was the right choice.
In fact, if I do this, will it show it? Nope, it didn't.
It will not.
I linked you the GIF that I'm looking at.
I think I already know what it is.
I don't know
Depending
if
on
it's
how
from the
tame
show.
it is, will depend on if it's in the
Well, if you click the link
in
and
the
scroll
thumbnail.
down a bit.
Oh my, yeah, okay, I see. That's Bulma.
Oh, I remember that.
That's
yeah.
young Bulma. No, actually, that's not even Bulma. I hate to break
No?
it to you. Wait, would you
That's
do
not
that?
her?
Would you do that?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that,
Wait.
but that is a pig.
Oh, really?
That's Oolong as Bulma.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's playing with his breast. He's like, oh, sweet.
Well, okay, so I googled him, and that's the first thing that. Well,
Yeah,
it's the
people
only thing that
people
popped up.
forget that actual GIF is not actually Bulma playing with herself. That's Oolong as Bulma playing with playing with
Oh,
himself.
great.
So that was actually a male pig.
Well,
How old do you think-
send me something of the actual character, because now I don't know.
Okay, Noah, that might be the podcast thumbnail. Just let me.
Awesome.
Let's see. Well, Bulma has that infamous. Everybody has that infamous image of her from Dragon Ball of her lifting her skirt and having nothing underneath.
And then Master Roshi's like, whoa!
Oh, wait, that's that character?
Yeah, you've seen that.
I've seen that clip used in a video somewhere.
I guarantee you've seen that so many times because that's
Well, okay,
infamous.
then I still stand by my decision.
That's her in Dragon Ball. That's when she's young.
That's my kind of person.
Yeah,
How old do you think she was? That's the real
16,
question.
18,
I don't want to answer
Japan.
because then I'll feel even worse.
It'll feel worse.
I don't want to answer.
We'll just leave it at ambiguously legal. Ambiguously illegal. I don't know. Bulma is the hottest of like the moms in Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know. It's an anime.
Chi-Chi is like. Chi-Chi's got my favorite personality, like a strong
She would've
woman
been-
that
she would've
don't
been my
take
second,
shit
like-
from nobody. Like she'll
Yeah.
whoop your ass if you act up. I like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah, she would've been my
Chi-Chi
second
is
guess.
overbearing as fuck.
Really?
That's why I marry her.
Sets you straight. Unless you're
Exactly.
Goku.
I mean, no, she said Goku straight 2 times. Why do you think Gohan and Goten were born?
No. Goku likes to
Uh-oh.
run away from his responsibilities. Remember this?
But you remember, Goku doesn't understand that shit.
Well, yeah.
So Chi-Chi just destroyed that man. And that's how she had kids.
Just like
I
Team
stand
4
by my
Star.
statements.
Oh, that's exactly the Team 4 Star is canon. That's what happened.
You're like,
Eh,
alright.
Android 18 has too much forehead.
Yeah.
The forehead really distracts. I'm like,
I had to
let me
do the
go in for a
opposite.
kiss, honey. Oh, your forehead.
If you really needed to know, I had to do the opposite answer because I had to do the answer that no one really would expect.
I
Exactly.
figured. 'Cause I was, like I said, if you just looking at a picture, I'm like, she looks like she'd kill me in my sleep.
She's pretty intense, but hey, Krillin's got that. He's got that handled. Krillin deserves that.
Well, I'll leave it to him.
Exactly. Krillin deserves that. That man has been put through the gauntlet of death. And I kid you not, he has died many times. He deserves a good wife. Well, that was the FMK question.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks for my
Jim.
very first question.
Yeah, and you didn't even know who the characters were from, which is surprising me because you follow anime. I'm surprised you don't know
Well,
Dragon Ball.
like I said earlier, that's Dragon Ball and One Piece are like the big popular ones are the ones I watch. I
Huh.
watch all the other ones.
Oh.
I've seen a few episodes, And I'm not hating on him. I don't hate him. I just
No. But to a lot of people, if you say you don't watch Dragon Ball, that means you don't like it. Like,
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I was gonna say you got to disclaim yourself.
Yeah.
Because everything you say here is loaded, and everything you say here is canon. If I
Yep.
said, for example, I don't know, Star Wars is pretty garbage, without a disclaimer,
You triggered a certain someone.
I can literally hear the rumblings. Hey, wait, you can actually hear it now. Yeah. That's that sound I like to hear.
Yeah. No,
It's all fun and games
Not
until I get-
hating. Don't, you know. It's a good show.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. First, Ryan hates Dragon Ball.
Well, for me right now, because like I just recently started, like it's too many. Like there's too many freaking episodes to get started.
You should just watch Kai. Cuts out a lot of the crap. Dragon Ball Kai? Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Kai is just like, here's all the important stuff.
So just so you know, like what's going on.
Yeah. Like, because Dragon Ball Z is like 600, like 800 episodes, and only like 100 of them are like necessary to watch. And Kai like cuts the filler episodes down.
Yeah.
So there's no filler. It's just like plot, fight, plot. Instead
I'll
of
slide it
plot,
into my watch list.
fight. Yeah.
I will destroy the planet in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
13 episodes later, we now have 1 minute left till the planet explodes. The
Oh my God,
Taka
no, I-
carrot cake.
Hate that shit.
We only have 5 minutes before planet Namek explodes.
And then Kai cuts it all down to like 2 episodes.
It's like 3 minutes. I'll finish you in 3 minutes.
Well, good.
But yeah, I was gonna say you probably should start with original Dragon Ball, then work your way.
That's
You can
kind of
skip- you can
rough
skip-
these
you can skip-
days.
You can skip GT.
Don't even watch GT.
I had this conversation with Mr. Starcraft about Dragon Ball, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Thank God GT's not canon." And then my friends all like, "I don't know about that because they said in Super that the ending of Dragon Ball Z
Mm-hmm.
is technically supposed to be the ending of Dragon Ball Super. Technically, they didn't really say anything about it being the ending."
It's
But,
okay. It's not canon until further notice.
No one will know until they actually get to that part. Maybe they'll continue Super after that. Maybe they'll start a new storyline. Who knows?
I found a pretty epic thing I'm gonna retweet.
Hmm.
It's the best.
What's that?
Because, you know how Sonic Mania got leaked early for some people?
Yeah.
People are posting, like, spoilers and stuff like that for what's in the game and everything.
Like, is there an actual like? Ooh, I don't know if I want to look
People,
at that.
yeah, people don't look it up because people are actually posting, like, all the levels and all the, like, Easter eggs and surprises that show up in those levels.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, that's what happens when the
Right.
game comes out a day early, so,
I'm gonna have to really
Hey.
hold it back.
yeah, beware.
You were one of those people, that got something
I
early.
know. It's the ironic part. My Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I got it
How'd you
like 3 days early.
He was one of the first people to stream it online, and then
And I had like a,
everyone was asking him questions, and he was
Whoa.
I didn't have my
stuff.
setup though, so I didn't
How many
get
views
to
did you get?
thousands.
Awesome.
It was the most, and it was the most I'd ever had and the most I'll ever get.
Nice.
But yeah, besides all that, I think we have done a successful podcast. You know, it was good to have you on, Brian. I'm fading out. Now I've used all my energy, and now I'm fading now. Give me a drink.
Appreciate it.
Did he pass your test? Your little gauntlet of challenge or whatever?
Is this
I didn't shoot him yet,
YouTube-worthy?
did I?
Your initiation?
Is this wolfcastgaming@gmail.com worthy?
You know what? the future, that's up to future Vita to decide. For now, you're still alive, so that's
Either
a
way,
plus.
I'm gonna re-listen to this and then regret everything.
Yeah.
So,
Regret
Let me
everything you
ask you.
said.
Let me ask you, what are you going to do with your weeks?
That's a good question, Scoots. I'm glad.
mean,
I'm glad you transitioned that perfectly.
Besides the number one thing that we
You-
are all going to play.
I already know.
I was gonna say we're all gonna be playing Mania. There's a new umbrella
Slash.
weapon coming out in Splatoon
Oh
today.
God!
Yeah.
Wait, Umbrella?
Yeah, it's the one used in the story mode. Remember?
Yeah, where she blocks the.
Mm-hmm.
You ever try shooting Marie?
Yeah.
She
She just
blocks
covers
it.
herself with the umbrella. So
Today
that weapon.
or today?
Today. not the
Alright.
14th, not the 14th, but today,
But-
as in the 19th.
Besides Sonic
The
Mania.
14th in parentheses.
Yeah.
Besides Sonic Mania, what are you guys gonna do?
I might. I'm still thinking about that not Sonic stream, but it's probably not gonna happen because I'm gonna die today, and today would be the day to stream it.
You got tomorrow and
That's true. You do have tomorrow.
Sunday.
I got an intro trailer to watch and react to, I guess.
You just
What's
gotta tell
more
Bert.
important?
You gotta tell Bert you need to train some more.
I go into the hyperbolic time chamber for Street Fighter V till further notice.
So as long as you play the Budokai 3 or whatever version of Hyperbolic
Mm,
Time Chamber.
I'll do that. I'll do just that. And besides that, honestly, I don't think there's anything really that's I'm gonna be doing that's that big. I can't think of right now at the top of my head. What about you, Scoots? What do you got?
Okay, I am trying to record a video, but for some dumb reason, I can't because I always fall asleep. So I'm gonna try to commit to it.
Commit to the bit.
I'm gonna try to.
Commit to the bit with a minute.
Commit
Maybe
to the
I'll
bit with another
record
minute?
Sonic Mania. We don't know this.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'd be down. I'd be down to clown to watch that, even though I'd probably be playing it myself.
As I'm streaming, I'm gonna also. It's gonna be simultaneously be recorded.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I think
That's
there's
a
just
good
a.
idea.
I think Sonic's just in our future.
Sonic
Just
is the
make-
future.
just make sure your bit rate is like 2,000.
No, I'm sorry. Just knocked over my water bottle. I thought I had a flashback to the night before when I spilled Sprite all over my floors. Bert can vouch for that.
Actually, you know what? Make your bit rate 3,000.
I don't know what it is right now, but it should be fine because I tested it the other day with Breath of the Wild, and it was streaming just fine. And then I checked the recording later, and it was also just fine.
Was it crystal clear though? No,
It was-
no,
I mean,
no,
it-
no artifacting.
It didn't seem like it. No, it seemed fine to me.
Hmm.
I had like 5 people on Twitch following me at the time. I don't know. I did a very beta test, and it seemed to work. Because like I had it streaming, and then I had another tab open with Twitch watching like that same stream.
Oh yeah.
And
Were you
then,
interacting with the chat?
no, I couldn't figure out the chat. Like it doesn't. It's not on my video player when you're on the account. So I have no idea how to do that. I can get to the chat if I go to my video dashboard while I'm streaming. I can go to the chat and see it. But like while I'm on the like main page, like if you just go to click on someone's page while they're streaming and you see the video, there's just no chat there.
Huh.
So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit more. I don't know if that's something you have to like just put on the dashboard or whatever. Because you can, I know you can click on it and edit and do stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well,
I've never streamed before.
I was gonna say this calls for research.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be playing with it around until before Mania gets here,
Cool.
because we still have tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We sure do.
So,
Keeping that cannon alive.
yep. Hopefully, I can figure it out before then. If not, people are just gonna have to watch me without a chat. Sorry, I'm probably not gonna get any viewers, but sorry.
It's all right.
He just wants to record it.
Just wanna record.
Either way, it's being recorded and put it
It's
out
gonna
there
get
just 'cause
recorded.
I'm excited.
It's okay. I'll message you when I'm working.
Yeah, you will be at work.
being sad.
I'm gonna
And
stream
playing
it
on
on
the Switch.
Twitch. I'm gonna Twitch stream it, and then when you guys get on and Twitch stream it, I'm gonna watch your stream while I'm Twitch streaming it.
Nice.
And we're
Just
gonna do a
get
huge Twitch stream inception.
a never-ending loop of Sonic Mania. Works for me.
It's gonna be like that mirror effect when you put a camera up to a mirror or something.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's gonna
Window
be
and window
that.
and window and window.
Yeah, it's gonna be that, but just Mania
Into the endless abyss.
until my computer crashes.
Exactly. That's good. Well, that's it for the Monday Night Wolfcast podcast. Yeah. I guess it's about that time we have some random thing play me out. Play me out.
Keyboard cat.
Play me out. Okay, now I'm gonna stop recording. Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
I didn't hit record.
Hey!
Okay. Oh. Nice.
Cancelled.
Nice.
We spent all that time.
How long was that? 2.5 hours? 3 hours? I've had to pee so
Hours
bad.
of life wasted.
Well,
Wow. Just 3 hours talking to nobody.
To a non-existent audience.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
it's okay, Brian.
We'll never get
You,
that
pa-
back.
you passed anyway.
You passed the test.
Should I just like record my end too just in case?
Oh.
Oh.
All it took was
That's
just
awesome.
in the due mornings, and then bam,
Yep.
you get the ass
And then
kicked.
problems. Just that water. Just that morning. That's great.
Damn it.
Oh. Don't worry, it's just a prank. I recorded.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah.